Getting into character. 3, 2, 1.
We're actually recording.
Oop.
Hey everyone, I'm Alexis the Ego Queen, and welcome back to Dark Heresy. In the last episode, we had quite the epic battle with one of our characters very nearly dying. But I'll let Victor take it over from here.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vicky the GM. Though this session, I will be stepping down as GM for a single one-shot adventure, and let Toby GM for this session. However, when we last left our heroes, a month and a week have passed since the tower incident. 2 weeks were spent on assisting Hunt in clearing out and cleaning up the rest of the investigation. 2 weeks were spent in transit back towards the planet of Desolium, and a week was taken off by the acolytes before they are thrust once again into their hazard.
Now, in that week, I'm loading up my repressor into Hunt's ship.
Indeed.
And I got a weapon MIU. Oh, not a weapon MIU, an MIU to my repressor.
Indeed.
I also am now sporting a meltagun, which the name of said meltagun is the Aegis of Fire.
Indeed. So, an important note, and this has only ever been discussed with Alexis, and I was actually going to save this for a short story of hers on how this happens.
Yeah, let's save it for the short story.
But no, this is kind of really important. This has to be taken into account.
Let's just do it afterwards.
Fair enough.
I feel like it would be a good little one-shot after this. Not a one-shot episode, but like a 20-minute episode.
Yeah. So, with that, I will... Toby, are we starting in the manor?
Oh, let's explain what everybody else has had done to them real quick.
Oh yeah, Knight, what has happened to Tarvok in the meantime?
Since you ask. During the transit, I spent most of my time resting and spending time in the Rogue Trader's archives, although I did take a little bit of that time to have a weapon MIU implanted into myself. Once we landed back into Solium, I received one of my many orders from my foundry, and now am equipped with 6 spider-like mechanical legs and have had my mutated arms that have newly grown due to no reason replaced with bionic counterparts.
Indeed.
Oh, I also have my 2 servo skulls now.
That is true. Knight, do you have your orders to go?
I mean, if you want, I was gonna wait till the next episode to have like a moment where he opens up the chest. But if y'all want to do that, I can.
No, let's do it next episode because there are 2 characters missing who are receiving stuff.
If Ren wants her servo skulls now, like since that was a very specific order.
That's a very specific thing. So, do you want them now, Alexis?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll just say you got them later, and we'll do the other moment later.
Indeed. Mope, I know that this unfortunately was not mentioned to you, but what would you have liked to spend those weeks doing?
Well, what I would have liked to do those weeks doing is different than the reality. So I probably just spent them working, and then when we got to Desolium, I went and I got Candle and Flower.
Oh.
After I got Candle and Flower, yeah, I was probably just back at the ship working.
Roll a charm test on the captain.
I would love to roll a charm test on the captain, but I feel like I need more, yeah, I can try that. We'll give it a shot.
Let's see if it does anything.
Oh wow.
Goodness. Oh my. This, your interactions with the Lord Captain can... Actually, if you want to make one of them into a short story, then we can do that.
Yeah, let's do that. But let's just say I've been spending a lot of time with Heresy.
Indeed.
A
Toby,
lot of physical training with Aristide.
Maybe, we'll see. We'll see how physical I got.
Unfortunately, Pri is missing for a few more minutes, but he will join as soon as he is able. So, Toby, we find ourselves in the Lockwood Manor, yes?
Yes, we do. Lockwood Manor, the grandfather chrono strikes at 1200 hours. The servants quietly scramble about the manor, doing their daily labors. While Tarvok in the basement labors away on his machines, occasionally glancing at a pit he keeps framed in plastwood, with fluid building in his ancient eyes. Polonia diligently archives and updates the medical profiles of the manor's occupants, both living and not, occasionally opening a compartment in their desk and glancing at the odd candle she stole from Tobian aboard the Red Sky ship, wondering what about it drove him so mad. In the garage, Harold can be found sharpening the individual teeth of his chain axe and the Kraken-toothed knife, whilst trying to find the power rune on Tobian's old power blade. Gershon can be found in the lounge in the manor, fully stretched out across the couch, reading through various texts and data slakes, carelessly smoking a king's ransom of glow sticks. Lastly, Rosalina Lockwood, in the study, overseeing the household endeavors, signing, stamping, and sealing, all the while Carpath goes over the daily schedule. All the while, between the tedious repetitions, glancing up at the medal, at the ash urn made for Tobian, thinking of the oath sworn to him, seemingly months ago. Ren, make a Psyniscience test. Alexis?
Ooh, nice.
I forgot that I muted my mic.
Okay.
Oh, also, quick thing. She didn't steal the flower. I did.
I know.
Point of order.
Creed of Liberty. Bye, Squishy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So,
Don't you mean the candle?
anyways, moving on. Looking up at the urn, even though Tobian has long since passed, his psychic imprint is still floating about it, filled with various hatred, disgust, and a little bit of peacefulness. So, if there's any interactions you want between characters, go ahead.
Jared? Sorry.
Yeah, there's I don't think I can, so I'll just sit back.
Tarvok actually makes his way up to Ren's room and, and knocks on it.
What do you want?
Simple maintenance check. All the servo skulls maintaining 100% efficiency.
Yes.
Indeed. I hope they have brought you the peace you were looking for.
Even in death, we still serve. That is the Lockwood tradition. Both of these men will serve until they are no longer needed.
And to that you have my respect. And as he walks away, you hear the skittering of mechanical legs across your floor.
Have you gone full Spider-Man at this point?
Yes, he has.
Okay, so he is. How many legs is it? 4?
6.
Okay.
3 on the left, 3 on the right, and then some stabilizers on the front and back.
Carpath. I'm assuming he's in the room with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Did he have 6? Did he have mechanical legs?
Not to my knowledge, ma'am.
These tech priests freak me out. Borderline mutants, all of them, I swear.
Quite.
Is there anything you want to do, Moat?
No, I just keep working. Just keep doing my stuff. I would jump into the scene to say something, but I wasn't there, so.
Hold on. Damn it. Why can't I?
But I will say that I assume I was the one to do your legs thing, so I know.
Well, You can, but there is another one who can do it at the mansion.
Why not both, since we have 2 surgeons available who are capable?
Yeah. I agree. So it was a joint effort between Cog Lostock and Thalia Polonia.
He handled the more tech stuff, I handled the more biological stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There isn't much biological stuff left in you at this point.
Well, let's see. You had to remove the legs and both of my extra arms, and then I guess he actually installed the techno bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were also probably some organs I replaced too while I was in there. You had some failing organs.
Those
That comes later.
later,
Okay.
Mo.
Yeah,
Kill me later.
indeed. So,
Go on.
as Carpath and Ren discuss the odd nature of the tech priesthood, the doorbell rings, a heavy gong, and Carpath moves with haste to go see who it is. Some moments later, Carpath arrives back in the study at Ren's study and says, "Ma'am, I have one Severus Hunt waiting for you in the lobby."
Oh, tell him to come back. Wait, who?
He says he is of the Ordos.
Carpath, watch Reza.
I will.
And I'm gonna make haste down.
Indeed. Shall I summon the others?
Yes.
And Carpath will now then move about to go collect the rest of the warband.
Please. Well, I will go ahead and assemble in the front room, or in the entryway.
Indeed.
Darvok stumbles through the messy pit of his room and makes his way upstairs.
I was just looking at paperwork. I put it down on the desk and get up and go immediately.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna be tying my, sealing my sword to my side. Because I'm assuming I'm weaponless at this point,
I mean,
due to being in the house.
yeah, in the house, you would have to arm yourself before an occasion, unless you're free.
So right now, my character has a long, elegant green dress on.
Indeed.
Tarbok is actually shirtless.
I'm in a lab coat, pretty typical, and like a button-up little dress. And not carrying any weapons. I wouldn't even be carrying a bag when I walked out there since we're in the house.
And Tarbok smells faintly of sweat and grease, as he is not actually wearing his robes right now.
Sacred unguents, you mean?
Sacred unguents.
There you go.
Okay, Viggy, or Severus Hunt, take it away.
Indeed. As you actually, Toby, do you have the lobby scene from? Yeah, go see if you can find Lockwood Manor in one of the archived things, because that's a background for the lobby. I should have probably brought that up before I rejoined as player, but it is what it is. As the warband gathers, should we say that Harold is there, or?
I imagine so.
Yeah, let's just say that he is there and standing quiet. As the warband gathers in the lobby of the Lockwood Manor, you see before you Hunt in his civilian clothing, a pair of black boots, white breeches, and a dark green jacket over a white shirt. His face is, as you remember, stern with green eyes, and his head is clean shaven as he assesses each and every one of you with his piercing gaze.
Inquisitor Hunt. Well, I'm not going to say Inquisitor, I'm just going to say Lord Hunt. Lord Hunt, and I'm going to do the mark of the Aquila across my chest and bow my head.
Yes. Yes, Interrogator Lockwood?
I was not expecting you so soon.
No, but I feel that until you and the good doctor have been properly sanctioned, I should be at your side until further notice.
Yes.
Dr. Polonia, you are aware of your current destination with Interrogator Lockwood?
Moria, if I'm correct.
No, this is before you know that this is you being sent to psycho school.
Oh.
However,
So I have been detected.
well, yeah, Hunt has the Witchfinder talent. This is his job, to find witches.
I will just nod at him.
I'm just gonna give like a look at Polonia.
Pretty meekly, too.
Indeed. However, due to the nature of my relationship with the Telepathica, there is some time until we have to until you two have to leave, and if there was some personal matter, and now he looks towards Ren, that you feel should be resolved, then now would be the time to do it.
My lord, I humbly request that we visit Mordia.
Mauryan.
Mauryan.
I do it too, it's okay.
Yeah, it's annoying. Mordians come from Mordian. Ugh.
Anyway.
And what business do you have to the world of iron?
I have to return this trinket back, and I'm gonna reveal the ring. This belonged to Saint Tobian.
Kirshan?
Yes.
Yes, Lord Lund?
Hmm. Indeed. I will accompany you on this venture, and we can take my ship.
Wait, we're going to Mauryan. Oh yes, the will. I almost forgot about it.
Unless you wish to stay behind, Tarvok.
No. My companions are getting a bit rambunctious in the basement, so I would take leave of it.
Indeed, he says as he narrows his eyes. Polonia, would you care to join this ragtag assembly?
If I don't come with you, because someone might fall apart.
Just remember, I am here to make sure that neither of you, as he looks between Ren and Polonia, that neither of you gets taken by the black ships. It would be such a waste.
Viggy, can I roll lore? What would lore be on the black ships?
That would be Telepathica, indeed. Adeptus Astra Telepathica.
I'm gonna look once again at Polonia and just sigh.
I'm gonna say to Inquisitor Hunt, I appreciate the protection.
Toby, fate point auto succeed.
Okay. What is there anything you wish to know in general, or
Me as a player does not know jack nothing about the black ships.
But as a actual person, you know a shit ton, don't you?
No. Like me as John, I actually don't know that much about the black ships. I know there's all I know is like they.
Ooh, can I explain this one?
If he rolls and succeeds, yeah.
he auto pass with 8 point.
Oh, fair enough.
Alexis, if you wish to explain it, go ahead.
The black ships are what go around each and every single planet collecting psychers, regardless of their strengths or weaknesses, to collect and bring back to the Golden Throne. Several black ships actually house Sisters of Silence, and they are usually heavily protected by the Inquisition.
Oh, interesting. And I guess now that one Tarvok puts this together, he looks at Ren, then Polonia, then the Inquisitor. What do you mean, take them by the black ships?
What I mean is that right now, before you, there are 2 unsanctioned witches. and they will be taken by any authority that, be it planetary governor or otherwise, though the black ships have not made passings in this sector for some years.
Wait, what do you... The witches? What? No, this cannot be.
And as you finish your sentence, you hear a loud, metallic 3 thuds against the door, knocking.
Oh,
My desk is glass, so I don't.
oh, never mind. But that should do it. He's here earlier than I expected. And Carpath moves to open the front door. In the door, take it away, Toby.
In the doorway, a hulking, muscular man standing at around 2 meters tall, adorned in Ministorum robes, with pieces of feudal world plate armor covering his chest and arms. His face sunken and scarred. The top of his head sat a bare, while sides of the back of his hair lay dark gray hair. His eyes are burning purple with a heavy gaze. Draping down his chest is various holy scriptures and purity seals of vastly varying conditions. As he steps to the door, a person flanking his left, a short, thin woman clad in a full set of carapace armor covered by a gray robe, except for the head. Her head is covered with a metal faceplate with the center of a circle with wings protruding. She stands as stone with a shield shaped in the same icon as the one on her helm. At her hip, a cavalry shield. Coming through on his right, a man of average build in feudal world plate armor with Imperial Navy uniform barely visible underneath. His armor scratched, dented, and seemingly welded back together in some spots around the upper torso. In his hands, an ornate and sharply crafted bullpup lasgun with an underbarrel grenade launcher. Restlessly seeming on his hip, a shortened chain axe that looks like it could be used one-handed.
My acolytes, allow me to introduce to you Severin, what was his last name? Crap.
Noctine.
Oh, crap. I should have known that. Allow me to introduce to you Inquisitor Severin Noctine, Ordo Malleus, or has that changed?
No. Hunt, you old bastard. Good to see you. He steps forward and reaches out his arm.
Indeed. Hunt clasps Noctine by the what's it called? Forearm? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
By the clasps Noctine by the forearm and gives it a hefty shake. He looks to your Hunt looks to either side of him, saying, "I can't say that I've recognized these ones."
On my left is Lethe Star, Astro Telepathica. She nods, and as she rears her head back up, "Excuse me, Lord Hunt, are you aware there are 2 unbound witches with you? Shall I detain them and call the black ships?"
No.
And as she says, she almost gets ready to pounce on the 2
That
psychers.
will be unnecessary.
I'm gonna try to stifle a look of utter shock at the woman.
Can either of Ren and Polonia make a Psyniscience test against this group?
Sure.
Just to get their measure. Perfect. You can tell that there is not a single psyker among them, though when you look at the woman in the metal face mask, she seems to return your gaze, though there are no eyes there.
I'm just gonna have my hand on my sword and just sign over to Tarvok. I'll answer questions later.
Indeed.
And to my right is Claudius Antioch, Imperial Navy. And, Tarvok, with that same astrotelepathical lore, you note that the symbol on her faceplate and the symbol of her shield is the symbol of the Astrotelepathica dating back to the Great Crusade era.
I actually signaled to Ren, saying that woman's symbols are ancient.
Sign
So
back.
you,
How ancient? What are we dealing with?
And I simply say 2 words: Great Crusade.
I'm gonna
Severin looks
send
between
back
two of you.
confused. What are we gauging for strength? We have some weakling and somebody in heavy plate mail.
I simply signal back, do not attack.
I wouldn't with the Inquisitor here, but I'm worried about his safety.
Everything is fine.
If these people attempt to detain us, I will kill them.
I'm
We'll try.
unarmed. I can't
And
play
as
the
you're-
character, but I'm unarmed.
Mother. Can the GM please for a second? Thank you.
So I'm gonna finish signing over and just say, beware.
Indeed.
And as you're doing your sign language, Inquisitor kind of looks back and forth between you two as you're
He
signing.
would have to roll an awareness.
She's telling what the GM what to do.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Neat. He has lore in the Adeptus Sororitas? Even forbidden lore?
He is an Inquisitor of the Order of Malleus.
Yeah, they're Adeptus Sororitas.
Sororitas work with Order of Malleus all the time.
No, they
And
don't.
Hereticus.
The work with Order Hereticus, not for Malleus. That's silly.
But-
Continue.
He looks to both of you. I'm not here to detain you. I'm merely here for my acolyte Kirsch.
indeed.
And I assume that
Actually,
one
did he get? Would he have been summoned as well?
yeah, he'd be in the lobby. Just kind of
Fair
sitting in the back.
Indeed. Now, he has been, although he happened to get caught up in one of my investigations, it would seem that it has been fully completed, and the matter of the Tyranids incident has been wrapped up.
Yes.
You need to train that man better.
Yes. And you need to train more, Miss Lockwood. Or was it Roseless? Oh yes, I've read your file. I've read all your files. Quite interesting, acolytes Hunt.
Indeed, they get the job done.
Anyways, I'm here to retrieve Kershawn if you are done with him, Hunt.
I am indeed done with him, and he is free to return to you.
Kershawn doesn't really say anything, just steps through, and walk out the door.
And with that, Carpath closes the front door of the lobby. And Hunt turns back around and says, with that little unpleasantness out of the way, shall we set about to prepare the trip to Mauryan?
Something to mention, though.
Yes, Darvok?
Basic mathematics. With one man taken away, that leaves us slightly weaker than we were before. Even if he was-
Hunt looks at you, and then looks down at himself, looks back at you.
You are not going to accompany us forever, I'm assuming.
A tiny smile flickers across his face as he says, "No, not indefinitely. Merely until Interrogator Lockwood and Dr. Polonia can have their powers sanctioned."
Yes, of course.
And until such a notice, this is my warband, and I will accompany them as I please.
Of course, sir. I meant no disrespect.
Inquisitor Hunt,
Yes.
if they were to attack Polonia and I, would you have let us defend ourselves, even if that means attacking another Inquisitor's acolytes?
Infighting between the Ordos? Huh.
Look, very stunned at the both of you. Like, that thought had never even crossed my mind.
Let's just say that it would have been an uneven fight.
On whose end?
Ah, now that I can't say. Hide your strengths, Tarbok. That is the only way to win.
I look down to my luminate capacitors, then my mechanical legs. It's a good thing these are not my best parts.
Indeed. Now, unless there was anything else, we should probably get ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my stuff ready. And the first thing I'm gonna go to grab is my guns.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Inquisitor, a moment of your time, if you'd like. I have acquired a piece of war gear that you might find interesting.
Hmm.
And I kind of motion down to the basement and unveil the sitting on my table the Praetor armor.
It is a fine piece of armor, but it is does not seem to fit me.
Oh, it is not for you, but there was a time long ago where a compatriot of yours by the name of Larician called me squishy and not long to live.
Now that is a crying shame, though I would expect something like that from Larician.
He's a good man. I hope he's doing well these days. Does he still live?
Oh, he still lives, much to his chagrin, but such is the way of things. The Emperor protects.
If you see him, tell him he still owes he owes that man a tab.
I'll
load at me.
mention it. And, yeah. Man, I was really hoping Pre would be back by now, but oh well.
Same.
Ren is gonna head back to her room and start gathering her gear.
After I gather my gear, I'm gonna go over to Rosalina's room.
Alright, I'm still picking up everything.
Is the door open? Do I have to knock?
No, the door is open.
Okay. I'll just step in and say, Rosalina, you've dealt with the Ordos before, right? You're familiar with how this all works.
A bit.
Is that typical? Should we be worried about confrontation when encountering another Inquisitor besides Hunt?
I've only read a few documents that have shown what could be Inquisitorial acolytes fighting each other. But usually not. The Inquisitors will communicate with each other. But if they were to threaten to take us after our Inquisitor said that we were under his protection, I would defend us.
I know you would. It's reassuring. It's just I didn't expect something like that. Well, that said, I just didn't expect something like that to be, I guess, threatened like that.
Yes. Although, it would have been short work.
I'll remember to keep my weaponry nearby from now on.
The second I finish saying short work, I'm going to pick up my melt-a-gun. It'll be fine.
I trust you, Rosalina. You led me through some situations that I could have never imagined before I came here.
Now, I must pick out some new fatigues. I cannot go into battle like this.
No, that would definitely ruin the outfit.
I'm gonna grab my synth-skin armor, and I'm gonna put on a short dress that goes over them, the corset once again, and I'm gonna put the backpack on, put the melt-a-gun on the backpack, like right next to the backpack, like kind of connected to it, the shield on the back of the backpack, grab my brazier and my sword. don't think I need all of this, but you never know.
You do never know. And with that, I'll notion over to the 3 rifles I'm carrying.
You have a thing for those rifles. But
I don't know what it is. I never even had shot a gun before I met Hunt. I'm just a natural at it, I guess.
speaking of shooting, I'm gonna pick up from my gun case, gun locker, whatever it is. I'm gonna pick up an ornate plasma pistol. I've never used this. My bolt pistol means more to me than this thing. But it bears the Lockwood family seal, and I'd like you to have it.
You're honoring me, Rosalina, are you sure?
Yes. Keep it at your side at all times.
I will slowly extend my hand to take the weapon and look at it and appreciate the seals for a few moments. This is definitely the nicest weapon I own now.
It was from my husband.
I don't think you've mentioned your husband to me before.
He was a good man.
Reese's father.
Yes.
Free.
I don't talk about him too much, but
What? You don't mind me asking what happened to him?
well, after Riza's condition grew worse and worse, I started spending a good chunk of the family fortune. He got upset with this, said that Riza should just pass.
Oh crap.
And I told him of the family traditions, but he valued freedom. Such a notion.
I'm gonna
Over service.
look at you very seriously, put the plasma pistol down, and I'm gonna go to hug you.
I'm just gonna stand there, like, kind of shocked.
Sorry you went through that, Rosalina. I'm sorry that he didn't stick with you.
I could never ask him to.
I know.
And, on my hand, there's a ring that says his name on it.
I'll pull back and look at the ring.
It's a memento. It's our wedding ring.
When was the last time you saw him?
I'm not even sure. It might be only a few years, it might be more. But regardless, let's get going. Hunt is waiting for us.
Right. I'll get something. Do you have a nice? Or I don't have anything nice to carry this in. I'll have to go to Tarbach and get him to make something nice to hold it in. I don't want to scratch up this after you just gave it to me. It's so ornate. It's beautiful.
And I'm just gonna turn around really quickly and go back to my gun case and put something in it really quickly and then join you.
And I will go find Tarbach.
He is in the basement now that his armor's equipped and just grabbing his. For this little trip, he's bringing his like basic weapons. None of his like newly acquired pieces of weaponry.
Tarbach, I need you to get something together for me real quick.
What would that be?
I need something to carry this in that won't damage it, and I'm going to show you the pistol.
Indeed. Toby, can I use like an old piece of like an old medical bag that I have just in my junk pile and kind of use it to make a holster?
Yeah.
What would that be?
Trade armor?
Yeah. Trade armor.
Also, you misspelled fabricator.
I will fix that in a minute. I also do I get any bonuses because of like my combi tool and all that?
Combi tool plus workshop plus 30, since he has his workshop.
Auto path.
Then yeah,
Ooh, I
Oh
needed
my
that.
gosh, you needed it.
it's
But, you
rushed,
know,
but it
yeah.
does the job.
No, this is what I could make for you just off the top. I'll have to polish it and make you a maybe concealed one, if that's possible.
I just wanted to make sure. So long as it won't scratch it, it'll be fine.
And actually, you'll see that it actually has the medical symbol on it, because I used an old medical bag.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'll have the excuse that if anyone sees me carrying it, that I'm a doctor.
Indeed. But before you go, there's something I need to ask you. Why didn't
Yeah.
you tell me?
I'll actually sit down and look around for a few minutes. Not for just for a few seconds. I guess at first I wasn't sure, and then I was in denial. I was screened before I ever came here. I knew that I didn't have this before I came here. It doesn't make any sense. But when Hunt saw me, he confirmed it, and we just had it confirmed in front of us.
Indeed. Look, but you could have trusted me with this. You know what I am. You know what I'm becoming. I can stop as much as I want, but I don't know if I will live for as long as I would like. But you could have trusted me with this. You've seen.
I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to be like this, and until I was confronted with it, I had to admit it. I couldn't even admit it to myself. How could I have admitted it to you?
You make a fair point, but remember, if you need anything, Thalia Polonia, I am here for you. There are very few people in this world I can call trusted. There are 3 of you.
I feel the same, Farlock. I don't know a lot of a lot of the things that you've went through, but I know that you've had a lot of loss. We've been through a lot together.
But
You...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Hold on, I think my mic settings are off. Hold on.
And I kind of reach out and place a hand on you. But we must face the future together as a team. In the name of the Omnisire.
Right.
Now, get ready. It's a long way to Mauryan.
Of course. I think I'm ready.
Carpath, can you summon Herald for me?
I can indeed, and Carpath wanders back into the yard. When Carpath enters into the backyard of the manor, does he find Harold there?
No.
In that case, he heads to the garage, the other location Harold is known to abide. Is he there?
Yes, he is. He is currently stacking weapons up against the walls.
Master Blackbeard, your presence has been requested in the lobby. Or foyer, I should say.
And tell them I will be there shortly.
I
just need to do one more thing.
It is on behalf of Severus Hunt of the Ordos, as he introduced himself.
Yes, I will be there very shortly.
Indeed, and Carpath returns.
Oh, Viggy, I guess my wounds would have gone back.
Oh yeah, everyone's wounds are back. Everyone has completely healed. So, Harold finishes one things and joins the in the foyer.
Yeah, I will give me like 2 minutes.
Fair enough. Alright, crap, right, Alexis, you were hoping to have a chat with him, right?
A little bit.
Okay.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm gonna look at the 2 servo skulls and back down at the, as I'm putting on, like, high socks and everything. I'm gonna look at the markings on my knees, some of the wrinkles, and the big scar that runs down it right now. And I'm just gonna pull it over. And then I'm gonna look at my 2 servo skulls. My fate. And I'm gonna call Riza to my side and head down the stairs.
You are now being followed by a coterie of undead family members.
Oh my gosh.
How morbid.
Indeed, and they said Thor is morbid.
Oh my gosh.
And as Ron walks down the stairs, in through the door walks a massive thing in.
What?
Oh wait, crap. Pause, Pre. I'm sorry. Guardsmith doesn't happen until after this. You're gonna have to swap it out. Sorry.
Ha! Get wrecked.
I'm sorry, Pri, I forgot to mention this. It completely passed my mind.
God damn it.
Well, Harold shows up in his normal obsidian plate, I guess.
He's still huge.
I mean, not to take away from the fact that Harold is pretty damn big, but, you know.
Harold walks in naked.
So yeah, Harold joins.
With plasma cannon in hand.
Harold, don't you think that thing is a bit much? As I'm holding my melta-gun in my hands.
True. I will go put it back in the garage.
Just try not to keep that thing next to the repressor.
As you say.
And with does anyone actually have anything else before we whoosh away onto the... Actually, you will... Actually, no one here knows the actual name of Hunt's ship, and he will keep it that way.
Yeah, we have no idea what it is.
But Harold will see that Hunt is there, and he will bow towards him. Oh, Hunt.
Ah, Harold. Still alive, I see. That is not a compliment.
Unfortunately.
Well, keep trying.
I'm just gonna kind of look at both of you like, what?
Oh, she does this in front of Hunt, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't heard? Harold here has a death wish.
That's so morbid.
Any more morbid than you having yours and having yours follow you around, even in death?
Inquisitor Hunt, you know my family's traditions well. Even in death we serve.
Yes, and Harold, in his own way, seeks to do the same.
I'm sure Tarvok can make him into a very useful servo skull.
I doubt it, unless it has chainsaws on it.
I'm just gonna look at Tarvok when you say that.
And that can be arranged, actually. I maybe a launcher, equip it with a chain blade launcher? I'll have to do more on this.
You're not turning my body into one of these abominations.
How dare you!
Up. Calm down. No.
Well,
as per our agreement, Harold, you will be returned to Frax for full burial if there's anything left of you.
Appreciated, Master Hunt.
What was that, Mope?
well, if Harold, if you continue as you are, you won't have any need for biological replacement or implantation. mechanical foundation.
Mo, are you sitting far away from your mic? You sound like you're in a can again.
I will switch over to a different headset.
Yeah.
Also, did I spell it right this time?
Did you spell it? Yeah, you did. That's how you spell fabricator. Yeah.
Is that better?
That's better.
Just one more thing, but before we leave, because I missed a lot. Harold is going to ask Hunt if he knows any information about his daughter.
Hillary?
Yes.
Oh, she's busy somewhere in the Rubicon subsector.
I had hoped to meet her.
One day, mayhaps.
Have you had any... Sorry.
Hopefully before the day my days are numbered.
Indeed. No doubt. She has proven herself scarier.
I'm just gonna have a little chuckle at that in the background.
What was that? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Pri, if you have more.
Seems I taught her well.
Indeed you did. Knight, do you want to butt in?
He's just going to ask, have you had any contact about what I was asking you to look for on Holy Mars?
On Mars?
Loria.
No, unfortunately not. The vagaries of the warp seem to plague me again.
And at this, Tarvok pulls from his armor, or from his armor, a cigar and just lights it up.
Right. Mope?
Out of character, can Rosalina detect the candle now?
Yeah.
It would be a Sanisians with a minus.
I'm actually, in the presence of the Inquisitor, not gonna reach out with my Sinisians.
Good. Cool, never mind then.
Fair enough. So, that sounds like that's it? Unless anyone else has anything?
No, that's pretty much it.
Man, shaking of heads would be really, really helpful right now. But such is our plight.
I'm fine. I am good.
I mean, I have one more thing I could bring up.
Do you want to bring it up?
Sure. Well, on our way, like, walking and everything, or driving, however we decide to go, I'll bring it up.
I assume our path by this time would have readied the auto carriage, just waiting for the warbound out front.
Yes, indeed, he has.
Carpath, I apologize for once again leaving.
Oh, it is of no matter, Lady Lockwood. I shall stay here and take care of the manor.
Remember, if I am to die, Kiran is to take this house.
Indeed, I shall inform him wherever he is.
Thank you.
Where did you send him off to?
Oh, he's somewhere in the house.
Hmm.
He seems of a bit of a coward, thus the mark on his throat.
Do you think he'll ever grow out of it?
One day.
I hope so. It's just kind of stunning to think that you're related. I can't imagine you ever being anything but utterly brave and steadfast. You really are kind of fearless.
Oh, Thalia. If only you'd seen her when I first met her. She was on her knees, weeping like a small sullen child.
That I would need proof of.
He's right.
Does a handwritten account work?
No, I'm just gonna say he's right.
Oh, fair enough.
He is right, Polonia.
Well then, I guess you're I guess Kieran might be able to harden up anyway, then. That's really where you started.
Believe it or not, she, although her charisma and charm got us through the day many times, she was still disrespected by, and was not seen as a true contender, really, among our other compatriots, the convict and the guardsman.
That would have been very different if I had met you then.
Yes. But as I wear my scars, Kieran must wear his. He will grow and be a great warrior one day.
Inquisitor, what news is there of Fallow and Daedalus?
They have been serving aboard. They have been serving aboard my ship as my personal retinue. Though I did send them off to. Oh, where was it? Oh, Juno. That's right. They still serve in their own way.
Imagine Harlock or Brecht being very pleasant aboard a ship.
Oh, they get along just fine.
Indeed. But now we must go pay our respects to another comrade of old.
Indeed. The wise learn from the deaths of others. Oh, go ahead, Toby.
And for a quick fill-in, Juno is the sector capital at Ascalon.
Indeed it is.
And is only one warp jump away.
So, they're pretty close by.
Toby, can I roll a, what lore would this be? Just to kind of get an idea of how long, like, how far Ascalon, Desolium is from Mauryan.
I can straight up tell you.
Yeah.
1 month, 2 weeks, if uninterrupted.
That's a lot of warp jump.
Not too far, considering.
Yeah.
Same sector. Segmentum.
Segmentum, yeah. So, we go.
I kind of informed the party that this will be a very long trip, so be prepared.
I should have grabbed more clothes then.
So as we arrive at Voidput Gyre, does Hunt have his ship parked somewhere secret, or?
Actually, no. It's, fun fact, Larician is actually picking the warband up in his Aquila lander.
Ah, Mr. Scaredy Pants.
And Larician looking rather fancy with his suit and hat on, welcomes the warband aboard with a swing of his cane as he points up the landing ramp.
I'm just gonna kind of look over at the other landing pad where my Arvis lighter is. One day.
Larician, good to see you, of course. And I kind of tip my hood at him.
Good to see you too, good to see you too, Tarbak.
Oh, by the way, you still owe that man that tab.
Yeah, well, for later time.
Of course. But I have to pay that, I swear.
But worry not, I've got plenty.
I'm gonna nod at Larician as I walk by him.
Indeed. Actually, I think I have a picture of him. Unless, have you seen him? Like, have you seen what Larician looks like?
Well, let's reinform our audience anyway.
Ah, fair enough. So, crap, we can't actually show them, but I'll post the thing in Queen's Court and describe it from there. He has a nice, deep blue jacket with a top hat of the same description, a fine wooden cane with an eagle's head atop it, and is that a sea green jacket? I mean coat? Not coat.
More like seen gay jacket.
Fine, I'll stop. I'll stop.
But
and,
he's a...
What was that? Knight?
Oh, I was just gonna say he's wearing a green, looks like probably a green vest.
Yeah, green vest, red shirt, and man, it actually looks quite rather dapper. We'll actually have his picture up
Next episode.
Next episode, yeah. Actually, you should be able to see it on the character pictures. So, perfect. In that case, Toby, take it away.
So, into Hunt's ship, whose name we don't know. And do you just wish to Deus Ex time jump, or do you wish to have interactions on the ship?
I'm thinking time jump.
Actually, I got one thing.
Yeah?
As I'm sitting there in, I'm assuming we're in like a crew compartment or whatever. We're in your ship now, right?
This is his ship. It is, you are unsure of what the size or the class of it is, but it appears to be moving quickly through the warp. Wasn't quite going for that, but it will be a nice stand-in.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up to Harold. Harold.
Yes.
They mentioned you had a daughter. I remember you talking about her before.
I do. What is there anything specific you want to know about her?
Tell me about her. From one parent to another.
Well, she is the only thing that's really keeping me sane and alive at the moment.
You love your daughter, don't you?
Oh, I do. More than life itself.
I hope you two are reunited soon.
It would be nice before this old man departs to the underworld.
You're so young.
You can't be more than, what, 30?
Sure, let's go with that. And with that, I'm actually gonna adjust one of my longer sleeves to cover up my elbow. Yes.
What do you mean? Well, let's go with that. I don't understand. You are young? Yes.
Tell me. How old are you? You're in your 50s, correct?
I am 55, my lady.
Have you ever thought about rejuvenative treatments?
Thought about what?
Rejuve treatments.
What is that?
They essentially make you younger. They can cover up almost all signs of aging.
Why would you cover up that you're old?
Because it'll let you live longer.
Why would you want to live longer?
To serve the Imperium.
But you served the Imperium on the battlefield. I have seen guardsmen not older than 17 take their first step out on the battlefield and get killed instantly. They served the Imperium.
Well, my family is teachers. We train. We learn. We must remain to teach the next generation.
Odd. Very odd indeed.
You Herexians say the strangest of things.
We are warriors.
I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna look away and out one of the windows.
Isn't it currently warp transit, Toby?
Yeah.
Oh, it's warp transit? Yeah, I'm not looking out the window because that would kill me.
Yeah, well, or go crazy.
I'm just gonna
You
put
want
my
an orc.
hand as to where the shield is against the windshield, the windows.
Yeah.
You ain't an orc, so you can't really stick your head out the window.
Yeah.
Wait, someone said orc.
So, Deus Ex time jump.
Oh wait, I wanted to do something if that's alright.
Oh, go ahead.
Do we know where Inquisitor Hunt is aboard the ship?
You would be aware, yes?
Okay, I want to go find him and talk to him.
Alrighty.
Great, now is she seducing the Inquisitor?
No, he's got a bald head. I'm not into that.
He's not bald, Mo. He has a shaven head.
Either way, too scary of a man. Anyway, I'm gonna go and talk to the Inquisitor and say, Inquisitor Hunt, do you have a few moments?
I do, as he looks up from his pile of scrolls and data slates.
I just wanted to confirm something. When you first came and saw me, you would have been able to detect if I had had my abilities then,
Yes.
and I didn't.
No.
So, they developed.
Yes. It is not unusual for a latent to fully bloom, as it were.
I see. It's just something that's hard to accept.
It is, but such is the nature of the psychic mutation that it can, in theory, happen to anyone.
I appreciate that you're going out of your way to protect me from being harvested.
That is no big thing. The fact that usually Inquisitors are trawling the black ships before they reach Terra in order to take prospects away, I am merely skipping one step to save myself and my acolytes a whole heap of a headache.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, thank you for talking to me, Inquisitor.
As always.
Toby, I guess I'll ask this question first, because I know what I want to do, but does anyone have any upgrades, anything I need to...
We'll handle them off screen.
Ooh, I'm gonna hand you Lioness.
What would
Oh
you like?
boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that risk. I'll handle that off camera.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and say fate point to automatically succeed.
that's... I mean, yeah, sure, but still, that you don't even know what you're doing.
Probably not. We'll talk about it later, but other than that, Armor Monger.
Yeah,
This is
do that.
It's a new set of armor.
Indeed. So, that sounds like it.
Okay, moving on. So, 2 months, 2 weeks passes, and you arrive in orbit of Mauryan. The Racian rallies up the parties and takes you to the cool lander and takes you to... Well, actually...
Before we set out...
Party wouldn't know which hive to actually go to. Hunt would.
Yeah, the difference... before we set out from the deck of the ship, can we... I'm gonna have a little... pep talk before we leave? Yeah. You can call it that. So, Hunt summoned you all to the hangar bay, where Lorisian is ready to take you down to...
Paradise City, where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Man, none of those things are true about Mauryan. But,
Oh, the uniforms are pretty.
I guess. So, going down the list, I want everyone to describe what they look like and what they're taking with them down to the planet. Let's just go quick Discord list-wise. Knight, you up first.
Well, I'm going to be carrying a... I'm actually going to be wearing my full, armor. However, underneath it, I'm actually wearing a... Funny enough, a very brightly colored, kind of open shirt. Well, actually, how about this? I have my armor with me, like I'm carrying it in my bag, but I'm actually coming out with my mechanical legs and arms, but wrapped in a very colorful and very casual attire.
Casual tech priest attire. I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's
got floral patterns on it.
It is literally a Hawaiian shirt.
Huh. Damn.
Walking out with two hands, hold one plate. One hand is holding a small cup, plate. The other one has a cup of recaf, and the other ones have a cigar and lighter.
Colonia?
I am wearing the carapace armor that I have, along with my lab coat. And then I have my bag. I have all of my pistols hidden under there. I have the auto pistol inside the bag. And then I have a black nondescript case with medical, some caduci stamped on it. It's clearly, it has my surgical instruments in it.
What does Hunt look like?
Hunt is dressed once again in his casual attire, looking rather nondescript. His face would not be picked out in a crowd very easily. Ren?
So Ren is wearing a open in the front, long in the back, grayish brown dress. Up top is a corset that laces about 18 times in the back, so it's very, very lacy. Over synth armor, and she has her hat once again on. She has with her her two servo skulls, one having a sacred incense burner on top of it, the other one, hang on, I could describe this thing pretty well.
Implanted auger in it?
1 second. It is a courier, and the other one is utility. So one has...
Wasn't it it was illumination and auger, wasn't it? Just
no, because the sacred incense burner is an illumination, so I don't need to get an illuminator. Anyway.
Fair enough.
The one has a bunch of recording equipment on it. The other one has maintenance abilities.
Alrighty.
Other than that, Riza is with me, as always, in her rather beautiful outfit of purple and blue. Very highborn clothing, up-to-date fashions, very expensive. Her wings have been cleaned to perfection, and all of her mechanics have been taken care of by Tarvok prior to leaving. Rin, on her back, has the melt-a-gun and a large kite-like shield that guards her back. Those both are in her backpack, so will require some time to get them out. On her side, she carries Lioness and a Moddered Heart. And that is it.
Harold.
Well, Harold is standing there in his normal obsidian plate. But on his fists he's having two power fists, and like one arm is upwards, so it's holding his chain axe leaned against his shoulder, and his helmet in the other one, and he's standing there chewing tar candy.
Did Harold repaint his armor?
No, it's covered in blood.
Still?
Yes.
Would that not have flecked off by now?
No, it's dried.
He put a level of sealer over it.
As guardsmen say, paint them a prettier color.
Huh.
Also, holy crap, I have 16 armor soaked in the chest.
Damn. That's a lot.
Oh, I also have my Brazier of Holy Fire.
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah, you do.
So, Hunt, which hive are they going to?
Hold on. You have it written down, right?
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, let me find it. Let's see.
Harold, may I try some of that candy?
I'm just going to look at you and shake my head. Don't do it.
And I kind of pull my hand back.
Harold is going to throw the bag to you.
And I looked to him, and then I looked to Ren. I eat a piece of tart candy. Yep. Yes. Oh, okay. That is. Yeah, enjoy, Harold.
It is very good.
Yes. Yes. Indeed. Oh, by the Omniscient. Note to self: replace taste buds.
I thought you tech priests would like this kind of thing. I mean, you drink oil.
We do not drink oil, Harold. That is a common misconception. Also, by the way, what do you?
No, I have seen tech priests in the Raxian Guard drink oil.
Then that's perhaps them. Also, Harold, what do you think about my new legs? I think they will make me much more maneuverable on the battlefield.
You look like a bug.
Yes, but have you ever heard of a planet by the name of Catachan? The bugs there are highly dangerous.
Yeah, but you can also squish bugs.
You can also squish humans.
Yes.
Now, if you two are quite finished, we are heading to the primary hive of Anadra on Mauryan, and it turns out the Kirsch family was what would be considered lesser nobility. Nothing major or anything like that, but they held some sway.
That was going to be an inquiry test, but I guess Hunt would know that.
I mean, I would. Fine. I'll roll an inquiry. Can I roll an inquiry or just common lore Mauryan? To be fair, I would probably know this about. I would probably know this about Tobian beforehand. So anyone else can actually. Knight can just roll a common lore Mauryan to know stuff, right?
Yeah.
A low-ranking noble. Interesting.
Hey.
Harold knows nothing.
Nope. He can find out nothing and he knows nothing, but Tarvok gets a degree of success.
So he knows that the nobility houses are found a part of the city past what is known as the Iron Wall, a place where anyone that serves in the Iron Guard is where their families are redirected.
Yeah, and I kind of explain this to the party, half choking and begging someone to give me something to drink.
I'll go and grab. Oh, where would there be water nearby?
I'm gonna take this strange liquid from Harold and hand it to you.
Like,
Don't do that.
Like in a frenzy, quote unquote, to get this taste in my mouth. I take a sip of the swig of the liquid.
Before I can swat it out of the way, I take it.
What was this?
That was antiseptic, I think. Can someone get some water?
I thought that was water.
No.
And I'm just gonna be chuckling a little bit and look towards Harold.
I'm gonna start. Do I have to roll, do you want me to make a roll to find water?
No. Just.
Okay, I find water and I hand you water, Nate.
There would be various vendors at the Void Port.
And I look at Ren. I just. That was not funny. And he's actually trying to maintain. He's trying to maintain a sense of anger, but he's just kind of laughing at the ordeal.
Okay. It's okay, Tupac. Just don't take strange drinks from Harold again.
It was from Ren.
Toby.
Oh, that's right. You him.
Can I use the complete control Inquisitor talent to spend a fate point to gain subtlety equal to my willpower bonus plus 1d10?
Sure.
Indeed, I will send. I will have the. I will have the proper agents in place to make our cover story work better. Meaning, we are here to return to inform the Kirsch family of their fallen son, and return to him his return to them their due from.
Yeah, that's about right. That's not really much of a cover story. That's about what we're here to do, ain't it?
Well, yeah, but subtlety is always good. This is about adding in
on the paperwork side.
Yeah, this is paperwork stuff side.
Subtlety.
So
That's a name I haven't heard in many years.
indeed. So plus 11 subtlety to our current investigation on Mauryan.
Plus your willpower bonus, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's plus 5.
Okay. Good lord.
Yeah.
He is an
Hunt
Inquisitor.
Hunt has high willpower.
Anyway.
So, find yourself at the Void Port. Do you know a general area where to go? What do you want to do now?
Head to the House of Kirsch, I guess.
And I want to keep an eye out just as we walk for any kind of trinket vendor or just like we'll handle this off camera, but he's not looking for like gear, he's just looking for like mementos and trinkets.
Indeed.
I'm gonna signal to the Inquisitor really quickly and say, "Forgive me." And I'm gonna reach out with my Senescience. Nothing. Okay.
Funnily enough, Hunt doesn't seem to pick up on your hand signal. And he doesn't pick up either on your Senescience use. Actually, you can't Senescience because it's not the same.
No, but it's like his Witchfinder talent, being able to detect it.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's just go with that.
Technically, he doesn't even have he's not even supposed to have Senescience because he's not a psyker. So there you go.
We had Witchfinder, right?
Hmm?
Only because we have a talent or something, right?
Indeed, there is a talent you can buy that can get you 1 rank in Senescience.
Toby, can I do a commerce check, just not to buy anything, but to see how like busy and like how successful the like I don't know. What would you do to gauge class?
Evaluate?
Yeah, that'd be evaluate. You're evaluating the, I guess, the worth of this Void Port.
Yeah.
So with that commerce roll, you note that there aren't very many cargo ships coming in and out. It seems to mainly just be military transports. A lot of military transports.
Just out of character, I am going to be doing a lot of this because I actually don't know a lot about Mauryan either. So I'm trying to just get whatever I can.
So, do you wish to go on foot, or do you wish to find a vehicle or a cab?
How far is it to the to the wall of iron?
Someone make a navigate surface with a plus 20.
I can
Do I get a bonus? Do I get a bonus for my multi-compass? Oh, well,
Yeah.
if friends get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have a tick and navigate surface. Oh no, wait, no, I have operate surface. Never mind.
I have navigate surface, but I failed.
Damn. Hold on.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna point in a random direction.
Hold on.
It's intelligence-based. To listen to me.
It's that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap out my name because I'm currently not being Vicky the GM. Here we go. Bam. Done.
Me and Rosaline are like pointing around in different directions. One's like, you're both dumb.
I think it's this way.
Tarvok, secure us transportation. Be discreet.
Yeah, of course, Lord Hunt. And I go off to secure us transport.
So as Lord Hunt draws upon his knowledge from various other visits to Mauryan, he notes that to get from the Void Point Primus to where you're at, to the wall of Iron Wall, it'll take approximately 4 hours by autocab and 7 on foot.
Indeed.
I'm also going to assign to Inquisitor Hunt really quickly. We should probably secure the most common form of vehicle here.
He doesn't actually have the linguistics Adeptus Sororitas hand signals.
Well, that's because it's, you know, very, very, very secret.
Well, yeah, that's true, and he also doesn't. That's not what he uses to engage to secretly speak among his acolytes. So that's just not his thing. He doesn't pick up on what you're saying.
I'm just gonna look at him and a little bit confused.
He looks back at you, an eyebrow raised.
Inquisitor. Or, I don't say that. We should probably secure the most common form of transportation on this planet, whether it be military or not. Something to hide ourselves.
That would be a chimera.
I don't own one of those yet.
Vehicle.
Let's see. I think there is. What's the availability on a chimera? I forget.
Extremely rare.
Extremely rare? That can't be true.
Yeah.
My first team happened to get one just out of the gate.
Page 191. Availability. EO.
Yeah, it is. Go figure.
Could just
Nope,
Can,
I don't care.
auto carriage.
No, that's true.
I'm gonna spend 2 fate points to try to get one.
What?
The what now?
I'm gonna go off and try to buy one.
A chimera?
Why not? I could probably find some guardsmen that would be willing to take some currency for a vehicle. If it's allowed, of course.
So as you approach a group of guardsmen loading up a chimera, you offer them like a bag of throne gelt.
Actually, oh wait, it's a few guardsmen? Even better. Polonia, come with me.
Okay.
Oh lord, here we go.
Oh boy.
What do you need me for? Like that?
Just follow my lead.
As always.
Excuse me, Mauryians.
The one. None of you don't. You don't. Who don't have hero guards in mind. The one of them with a fancy-looking hat turns around.
Wait,
the rest
Tactica Imperialis?
No, this would be Lore Imperial Guard.
I do.
Right? Do you go with them?
I would be slightly behind them.
Okay, then make a, I guess plus 60 since it's common knowledge for guardsmen.
Nope.
Okay, so I'll give you a partial success. You can tell by the man's attire that he is an officer, but of what rank you can't seem to figure out from that angle.
Excuse me, officer. Me and my companions are very, very tired. If you could possibly aid us with transportation to this location, I'd be more than willing to reward you. And I'm going to spend a fate point to auto-succeed the charm test.
I'm going to give you back your fate point because they have the only war talent. Since these are Mordians and following orders is kind of what they do, they have the Heartless and they are immune to charm test. This is an only war talent.
Can you write out the talent so I can read it?
Yeah, let me go grab from the only war book.
I have Deceive trained too, I can help you with that.
Yeah, I could just deceive him if charm doesn't work.
Actually, how many ranks in Deceive do you have?
3.
Okay, so you're still
Polonia, remember, you are wearing armor that's stylized in the Mordian Tempestus style.
True.
Keep that in your mind.
well, I'll go ahead and walk up to them and say, we could really use some assistance getting to a place. It's for a fallen soldier.
And as you step forward in your Tempestus armor, kind of straightens up his back and stands taller. And
I also need that rolling.
Yep. I'm finding. Give me a sec.
Is this in one of the supplements? Because
No, core book. It's tier 1.
Are you thinking of the Black Crusade talent?
yeah,
No,
because hard target heightened senses hip shooting.
or is it cold-hearted?
Yeah, it could be cold-hearted. Actually, I think that may be a Black Crusade one.
Yeah, cold hearted.
Oh, here it is.
Here it is, cold hearted.
Ah, okay.
They're castrated.
Okay, yeah, I'll just deceive him.
No, it says
Okay.
it doesn't say charm test immediately fail. It just says increase their difficulty by 1 level.
Seduction attempts against him automatically fail. We are going to reward you. That sounds like a seduction to me.
Right, like what I'm doing is a charm test right now. Like I'm like, hey, we need help with the dead soldier. What we were trying to do before was we were definitely trying to seduce him.
The apparent officer kind of cocks an eyebrow. Okay, where are you headed?
Do I have the specific location? Yeah, I do. So I'll tell him the specific location.
Well, you know Iron Wall, but...
Yeah, so I'll tell him that.
He kind of steps back, thinks for a second. Alright, but you're gonna have to sit on top of the roof. We gotta carry these supplies up.
Oh my gosh, for 7 hours?
4.
Can we have like a tarp or something?
I'm afraid orders are orders, ma'am.
Well, I appreciate it. Give me 1 second. And I'll step back and tell Rosalina that, well, they say they'll let us ride on top.
That would be very obvious. That sounds...
For 4 hours.
But the various Tarvak.
And over the combi here. Yes, ma'am.
Have you secured its ride yet?
Have I?
Have you tried?
I was never told what to roll or what to do.
Commerce test to help.
And let's see here. Availability of an auto carriage is
Rare.
scarce. We'll say it's scarce since you're out of
but I'm not-
port.
But
Fair
am I
enough.
acquire it or just we're just renting it?
Taxi, rent it, whatever you want to.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
so
say so minus the. Damn, you've used your fate points, haven't you?
Well,
Yes.
technically I still have one. But, yeah, okay, fair enough. I have. Wait, does the Inquisitor have any kind of commerce?
He does indeed have commerce.
If he,
I will have assisted him. I probably handed you like a chunk of money.
Yeah.
So let's see here. He needs a 30. He does not. So
Plus 10?
yep. So
Yeah. It's a normal influence test then.
Actually, it's a plus
Wait.
10.
Is it?
well, mine
It's a...
minus 10 for scare. Then
Yeah,
Plus
then
10
it's
for
just
the commerce
normal.
test.
Plus assist.
well, this is an influence roll. Can you assist him in influence rolls?
No, I do not believe so.
Well, wait, hold on, wait. You're an Inquisitor. You can't wait. 'Cause if you're with me to assist, shouldn't we use your?
I mean, I auto succeed on influence tests that don't have a minus.
There
Just-
you go.
You want me to roll it, Toby?
You know, I have commerce too. I could give them a plus 10.
Well, yeah, but you were off doing the what's it called?
Yeah, the other.
I mean, if like
Let's
I'll
just let's just say it like this.
Oh my god.
Even I failed.
Yeah. Let's just say I set up, like, I got secured as a guy, like, who's willing to rent it to us, and then the Inquisitor comes in and says, and acquires it.
That's fine. For the purpose of speeding things along, yeah.
Make it so.
Inquisitor makes it so.
I'm just gonna write down on a piece of paper, purchase Chimera. They look cool.
Alrighty.
Hydras, you're like the Imperium's Drazine at this point.
No, I'm actually gonna say this to my servo skull. Inquire about purchasing a Chimera. Would look good in a museum.
Note to self. Alrighty, and who wants to drive?
Sure. I have navigate surface. Or operate surface.
What's your agility?
My agility is 35.
I guess I should drive then.
Okay. Oh, Victor, can you tell me what my agility should be and my movement should be?
Can she assist me with driving?
Hold on, should be?
Yeah, because right now my half move is 2, my full move is 4, my charge is 6.
Fixed.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, that was a remnant from the last fight.
Yeah.
You're slower than Tarvok.
Nope, not anymore.
Actually, I think still.
Yeah, you're actually still slower than Tarvok now because he's a speedy boy.
Yeah, he can.
Because he's a bug.
I'm a bug!
But yeah, can you assist me?
Yeah, I can assist you.
Oh god, we're letting the women drive.
Goodness, we let them work together.
4 hours pass. It's around 11 in the morning. And as you trot along, you can see the iron wall in the distance up ahead, but traffic has come to a stop.
Can we go to the Iron Isles?
God damn
No.
it.
We already have Euron here. We have enough Iron Isles to share.
Yeah.
Here, the traffic has come to a stop, and
Oh, hey, I use this place.
yeah, everyone make an awareness test with the +20.
Would an Auspex come into hand?
This is site-based.
Yeah!
Getting him out of the way now.
Rosalina's just asleep at the front seat.
It was a hard drive, okay?
So Hunt sitting. I imagine you're sitting in the back seat, correct? Or
I am indeed sitting in the back seat of the Chimera.
We have a car.
carriage.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. And I'm in the back seat of the auto carriage. My bad.
The
Oops.
backseat of a motor
So
car.
you can see in the rear view mirror that people like in the windshield are pulling down what appears to be various sheets of ceramite down to cover their windshields, and you can hear a faint roar of a mob in the up ahead.
I'm just gonna go with Ren is asleep. Rosalina is asleep.
Interrogated Lockwood. Is there any way around this angry mob?
Oh. Oh, right, yes. I'm gonna look out the windows and everything. More than likely, I can tell them to part if I sway these masses. It shouldn't be too difficult.
Would you like a cup of recap, ma'am, to kind of wake up a bit?
No, thank you. That's stuff will...
I forgot about your awareness test. I'm sorry, Harold.
Don't worry.
So looking forward past the various cars, past the crowd, you see Iron Guard formed in ranks of 2, seemingly pointing las guns at the crowd.
I wonder what they're doing.
Business as usual, no doubt.
Rather odd business.
Well, yes.
Sorry, comment got me.
Can I roll a navigate surface to try and find us a perhaps longer but less guardsman-filled route?
Alright, make it with -20, since traffic is jammed up and it's going to be a bit difficult to navigate.
Damn.
I wonder if I can make them disperse.
Does someone else have navigate surface to assist that one?
Here, we just need to go that way.
Never mind. Ren got it.
Nice.
So Ren, kind of in her half-asleep state, kind of points out a path you can kind of weave through to get closer to the gate, but no obvious way around this.
Inquisitor. Not Inquisitor. Lord Hunt, we could go this way, or I can tell these people to part. Both would be very easy for us.
I'd rather not draw attention. Drive around.
Very well.
I think there's a miscommunication. You're kind of in between traffic. You can get closer, but there's no obvious way around with those degrees.
Then let us get closer and see until something bad goes wrong.
If I may, just to see if I could add on to degrees, I still have my multi-compass, which gives a plus 20, I believe. With that being that it's kind of
that
in
doesn't
the
count in assist.
Sadly, it does not.
All I have to do is pass it to somebody.
Well,
But
We already rolled it, don't worry about it.
yeah,
yeah, we already made it, so let's see what happens.
so as you get closer, you can see a Lehman Rust actually, right before the. Actually, let me first do this. As you get closer, looking on the horizon of the street, a plain colorless wall of rockcrete emerges in the street. Its lights with towers exactly 15 meters apart, with an adamantium door big enough to fit a Baneblade or equivalent-sized tank. The base is a large mob of ill-hygienic Factorum workers, scribes, and other people of low class gathered before the gate, screaming and wailing about not having enough food and tolerable water to drink. On a chimera, standing before the crowd, appears to be a guardsman with a loudhailer trying to disperse the crowd.
Toby, quick question. Does the person with the loudhailer happen to have a microbeating this year, i.e. the guardsman version?
Make an awareness test. No plus or minuses.
Harold is going to open
I'm going to fate point that.
Harold is going to open his backpack and pull out his loudhailer.
Harold, put that away. My Archaeotech loudhailer will be more than sufficient.
What was
Does
that?
Hunt have keen intuition?
He does. So, actually, yeah, he does have keen intuition, but he doesn't have... Actually, damn, I could have just used the fate... Actually, yeah, I have the Nothing Escapes My Sight talent. Can I just use that to succeed?
Yeah, we can just retcon.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll retcon that one. So, let's see. That's... Yeah, do I spot it or not?
Indeed, in his left ear is a guardsman microbead.
Indeed. Tarvok, get me that man's frequency and hook up my microbead into his.
Because my Praetor armor comes equipped with a Voxcaster, could I pull that out and start using it to kind of hone in on the signal?
Okay, so tech use plus 30.
That's an auto pass.
Then
Well, we'll see.
D100. Good fail.
There you go.
There you go. You easily acquire the signal. It appears to be on an open frequency.
And I kind of look to Hunt and give him the frequency. It is all yours, sir.
Isolate him and isolate this conversation.
And I...
Yeah, with those degrees, yeah.
Yeah.
okay. You will isolate it, sir.
Iron Guardsman, what is your name?
Who is this?
This could be the Emperor for all you care. I am directly ordering you to disperse this crowd immediately. Do you want me to roll a command test on that?
Yeah, roll a command test.
Any pluses or minuses?
We'll just say plus, no pluses or minuses.
The command's not as high as I thought it would be.
I'm actually going to have him oppose with the willpower test. He needs a 35 to pass.
Just letting you know, you get a plus 10 from me. Plus another plus 10 from being talking to a guardsman. So you actually passed by 2 more degrees of success.
How does he get a plus 10 from you, Alexis? I'm
Hero
drawing a
fact.
blank.
She has command, and
Okay, so assist.
yeah, so it's an assist. What's the other one?
Whenever or it is me. Let me just make sure I get this right. Hang on, stretching. Let me check my abilities really quickly.
Man, I should have used another fate point on that, but still.
Is this opposed with or opposed?
Opposed.
Oh yeah, opposed test. So I have. Let's see.
Here it is. Halo of Command. But it's the acolyte has trained herself to lead and sway
Actually,
others.
I have Halo of Command, so
Yeah, I know you do.
yeah, so there you go.
That just increases the range, doesn't it?
Mm,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
essentially Air of Authority in Only War. It just increases the range.
Oh yeah, that's true.
When targeting friendly NPCs through
So-
their skill, they either have social or leadership attitudes such as charm, command.
How many? Let's see.
They can
Let's see
affect
here.
those. Okay,
Use
so
the
it's another
35.
ability. Faith, no devotional icons.
So with the assist, he's
Here it is. Devotional icons. The wearer gains a plus 10 bonus to command tests when dealing with those faithful to the Imperium.
But you're not making the command test.
No,
Hunt is.
but Hunt has that.
Does he?
He should.
He-
That's what I told him
he
to put on
actually-
his character.
He does, but he's out of sight right now.
No, has nothing to do with sight.
It doesn't.
The wearer gains. Literally, you could have a pin on your underpants and get a plus 10.
Considering the circumstances, I am going to ignore it. Considering he doesn't know who he's talking to, or...
Oh, for all he knows, it's the Emperor.
And for all
Anyway.
he knows, it could just be some meaning with a signal interpreter.
Yeah, but these are the rules.
Well, let's
This isn't...
let me see how close I am to the test. Like, I'm only 1 away, right?
I
like,
think he
I'm
scores
one-
1 degree higher than you.
Yeah.
You need
So
35, you're
all-
older than me.
And I would
Yeah, so
assist, which is another plus 10 on top of that.
well, that's with the assist. But the difference being is, if I spend another fate point to gain an extra degree, I equal him, and with that, I go ahead of him. So there you go. Another fate point gone. Let's see what happens.
So as he... It's like... One moment. You can hear You can hear him yelling to telling the men to take aim. And with a volley of last fire, the Iron Guard shoot down the crowd. Then the gate opens up, and people just simply drive over the corpses.
Interrogator Lockwood, take us on.
Alright, let's keep moving. These poor people. I'm
Just the way.
gonna pray for them.
Acceptable losses.
I'm just gonna keep scanning the street and try to keep us from getting hit or anything. Try to get us through this. Because I imagine it's a pretty stressful, crowded situation.
No, everyone appears to be moving through the gate pretty orderly.
Yeah. Also, Toby, with that little interaction there, can I use the cover-up talent to spend 1 influence to gain 1d5 subtlety again.
Sure thing.
And here's the 1d5. 2 extra subtlety.
Okay. So as you enter pass through the iron wall, it appears that if you stepped into another world, the streets are cleaner, buildings are more well put together, and people seem to have a higher living standard in this section of the hive. So, to find the Kirsch Manor, please give me a standard navigate surface test.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Oh, I have a plus 10 on that. So it's actually 45, so we're good.
Yeah.
Room.
Does
All of
anyone else
those-
want to try to roll better?
I'll give it a shot. Why not?
All of those poor men that just died. It's a shame, really. I hope their organs can be harvested, their bodies can still be used.
Can I roll a lore test to see what actually happens, like what a Mordian burial is?
Sure. So,
Is that common lore or scholastic lore?
oh, I guess it could be either, so I'll just give you a plus 20. So, like most, corpses are processed through charnel houses, except the ones on Mauryan tend to be more efficient than the ones in other hives, considering the limited resources.
Need to find these charnel houses. Her.
Okay. Swap notes.
Indeed.
Uh,
Maybe I'll take them out. Take the pretty one out to dinner.
God damn it! Stop that.
So,
Do not
let's
have
see
that.
here. 1, 2.
I wonder, can their bodies still be used for servitors? I know their skulls can be used, and I'm going to gesture to mine, for servo skulls.
Perhaps. They were well behaved when they were going through their processes. And just so you know, Lockwood, in the paperwork I gave you with them, that all sacred rites by the ecclesiarchy were done.
Good.
Okay.
Love you, Harold.
Whoops.
Who is actually on the steering wheel?
Stella.
Who?
Thalia. Stella's the little girl on
Make an
Mauryan.
operate surface test as Harold sprays up disinfected and goes on the windshield.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
good.
breaks to a halt.
There's a windshield wiper on the inside for these occasions.
So it takes
You shouldn't distract the driver. I could have hit something.
So it takes around 45 minutes, and you find yourself at the base of the Kirsch Manor.
Don't you mean Kirsch?
Oh, Kirsch. No, I'm doing it. God damn.
Yeah, you should have thought that one through, but you know.
I never claimed to be original.
Nope.
It appears that the security isn't here at the moment, so waiting on you.
Indeed. So, wait. So there's a gate before we can drive in.
Yes.
So, is there a button to press to summon security or any guard?
As you drive up,
We should all
you
roll
can hear a
awareness.
as you drive up, you can hear a distinct click as the carrier seems to hit a pressure plate, and you can hear a buzz in the distance. And there appears to be an intercom by the gate. Who goes there?
I am Albus Tattersall of the Departmentum Unitorum. I am here to return the last remains and honor the final wishes of Guardsman Tobias Kirsch. Would you like me to roll a deceive on that?
Sure.
Any pluses or minuses?
Standard.
Alriady.
I just I gotta say this.
Again?
Sheesh.
I gotta
Wow.
bring
He
this up.
could- Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just someone in the chat. That random person. Recap dispenser is greater than toaster.
I know, that's a terrific comment.
Yeah, I'm gonna fate point. What?
Wow!
Let's see his scrutiny. He could fail harder.
Yeah. I
Funny
think
enough, he actually fails harder. He needed a 15.
People, take note. I just rolled a 1 in 10,000.
Ouch!
That is
I
literally
don't-
1 in 1,000. Yeah, that is.
Wait,
No,
what?
isn't that more? Isn't that a 1 in 10,000?
Yes.
Yeah, holy shit.
Nice.
That is insane.
If this was a D20 system,
Can I try to come in and cover up for him?
Unnecessary, actually. Come to think of
he
it.
passed with 100. He passed.
Yeah, because it's an opposed test, it goes on by degrees of failure.
Hey, Biggie, capital letters matter, don't they?
I thought that was your fate pointer. Oh my bad.
I mean, I used a fate point, but still.
So as you hear some lettering coming from the intercom, and the gates seemingly open up automatically.
Like, what did he have to roll in order to, like, not fail harder? Like 70 something?
Yeah.
Wow. That's one hell of an opposed test, yeah. Damn.
So as you drive up the driveway, kind of arcs up to the stairs of the manor. Before you waiting at the stairs is a man in a long dark blue robe with a gold trim.
Does he have an uncanny resemblance to Tobias Kirsch?
He looks more like Carpath.
Oh wow, that's an odd resemblance.
I'm
On
just
you.
gonna sit in the car.
Oh yeah, Hunt exits out of the vehicle, prim and proper like.
I'll get out of the vehicle as well with all of my servo skills and Risa. And ignite my brazier.
Polonia, I know this is silly to ask, and I kind of like pointing down to my new legs, but could you still assist me out?
Yeah, of course, Carbox. Just let me park the auto carriage.
Harold is going to step out of the car, and the car visibly goes up a bit.
Oof.
Okay, so I'm gonna help Tarvok out, and then after I help Tarvok out, then I'm going to grab my case with my surgical tools in it.
Question: did we actually take Tobias' ashes with us?
Don't think so. I think they're still in the
Nope, I have his ring. That's all he
Oh.
asked.
Fair enough. That will do. So, I stand before the man on the steps and give a slight bow of the head.
He bowed, takes a deep bow. I am Titus Fall, head servant of the Kirsch household. How may I be of assistance? The guard said that you had Tobias Kirsch's ring? And he kind of cocks his eyebrow a bit.
Yes,
Can
we do.
I roll scrutiny on that, because I never mentioned his ring?
Or, let me, I thought you did, so...
Oh, never mind.
sorry.
Never mind. Okay. Yeah.
Add,
How secure is the house, Alexis?
I meant to put the other one, scrutiny, but
Fair
I
enough.
missed.
Fair enough. But no, all I said was
but
honoring
that scrutiny is the...
honoring his final wishes. Does
So-
he
Scrutinizing what he says,
go ahead?
he
Go
seems to be genuinely confused, but also intrigued.
Is there something out of the ordinary, Head Servant Fall?
Well, it's just that the name of Tobias is... Let's see here. Almost 500 years old now?
Well, Yes, I do believe I may be able to explain that one. Due to some unfortunate warp transit issues, Guardsman Kirsch happened to be brought on multiple occasions into the future. It is not unheard of, but most guardsmen don't happen to survive long after that. But it is an unfortunate truth in the department to sometimes lose track of guardsmen or whole regiments.
I see. May I see this item?
Indeed. Indeed. Scribe Lockwood.
I'm gonna take down my bag and take out the ring, put my bag back on, and show him, while still hanging on to it tightly, the ring.
He steps forward a bit. He doesn't grab it, but he just kind of looks about it. And he is going to use the special use for scrutiny. Curious. The headmaster would like to see this. Please, follow me. He steps up and unlocks the door and opens up the door for all of you.
Ren made a security test. How secure is this household? Like the structures and stuff?
Well, it seems secure enough for a lesser noble house for that degrees. It takes some effort to get in here.
Sorry about that, Alexis. I just had to.
The door is open and waiting for you.
I'm gonna look at Hunt really quickly and just say, this man seems genuine.
He does, though the manner of Kirsch's Tobian's return does seem to have thrown him up for a loop.
Just a quick thing, Toby. Can I do another lore check to see, like, or what would I roll to like note any like household like relations to the Mechanicus, like just Mechanicus presence in the area?
I'm gonna reach out with my Sinesians.
Okay.
Yeah, Damon, handle that.
That is actually enough degrees. So as you seem to step up into the premises, the ring that you're holding seems to have a small trail leading into the house to somewhere else. Not so much warp taint, just
an emotional resonance?
An emotional resonance, yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Also, before we enter, Harold is going to mumble over the combine. So the Birdman was a time traveler.
Yes, Harold. The Birdman was a time traveler.
Someone's going to have to explain that to me later.
To simply put, time works differently in the warp.
There's not much I don't know.
I will teach you.
Actually, what was the name? You gave Tartasol as the name, didn't you?
Yes, I gave the name of Albus Tattersall.
Tattersall. Okay. Tattersall.
Yes.
It's faint, but I can feel a disturbance in the warp around here. A trail.
Hunt is going to look around. He is actually going to notice nothing, even with all of those Sinesians degrees, due to the faintness of the signature and his lack of psychic ability.
But Hunt would remember, or I guess would know, that Tobian's ring was his psi focus.
Indeed.
That
is true. Yes, the ring you're holding is what Tobian used to focus and what was the word I'm looking for? And ground himself in the material realm. The fact that there is some connection to this place is an odd one. his gift was not revealed until after he left. We should investigate further. Follow me.
After you, Torbot.
Tartasol, allow me to lead.
Go ahead. Take the lead. Find where this resonance is leading us.
Yes. And I'm gonna step in first.
Still can't believe that you two are. Oh, the irony.
So stepping through, he leads. One Titus fall seems to lead you to a what's the word? Parlor. That's what I'm looking for.
Nice.
Where an older man with a small mustache and black hair appears to be sitting in a man with various what's the word? Trappings of Mauryan Iron Guard. Forgive me, Headmaster, but these you said you were with a Minotaurum, correct?
Indeed, Departmental Munitorum.
Said they retrieved Tobian's artifact, as you'd put it, Master. The men, obviously in mid-conversation, stop and just kind of look over with a bit of shock and awe.
Is this unusual news for you? Hunt says, even knowing everything that, even knowing why he's shocked.
Well, I used to work in the department to Nostratum. And the ship that Tobian was on supposedly entered the nearby Forge world about 3 years ago. I tried to inquire if there's any artifacts of his left, and the information was redacted.
Indeed, it was. It turns out that the ship itself just so happened to be taken in by the proper authorities and deemed too dangerous to the general public.
Oh, where are my manners? I should introduce myself. He stands up from his chair. I am Eisen Kirsch, headmaster of the Kirsch House.
Albus Tatasol, Departmental Munitorum. What's the? I'm just gonna make up some.
Yeah, go ahead.
He makes up some bullshit department that supposedly deals with guardsmen remains and burials. I work for the
Departmental Mortifica.
Yeah, I work for the Mortifica. Some technobabble administrative bullshit that he gives like exceedingly deeper and deeper subdivisions of this order or that, and it's just all nonsense.
Bureaucratic mess.
Yes, indeed. Just to throw it's technobabble from Star Trek, just to throw people off guard.
Okay, and as the other man stands up, my guest here is Lanius Kirsch, my eldest son, colonel of the Mauryan 10th Infantry.
Indeed.
He gives a salute and bows to you.
A great honor, Colonel, no doubt.
The look on his face is just one of pure exhaustion and just fatigue. Didn't think I'd ever get to see home again. Pleasantries.
Oh, care to mention where you were stationed, Colonel?
Oh, my most recent assignment was a secessionist uprising in the Ultima Segmentum. That's all I'm at liberty to say.
Indeed. Does Hunt actually have info about this?
Yes, he does.
So, do I have to roll, or do I just know?
You would just know. this is where you'd know that Severus Hunt was in that area about 10 years ago, dealing with a similar incident. Perhaps they're related.
Oh boy, that's not goody. So, with that, I'm actually going to take a. Hunt is actually going to turn around, looking at Ren, giving her a slight wink and saying, Scribe Lockwood, would you, now is the time to hand over the artifact. He's trying to tell you to roll a senescence to try and get a better reading on the ring.
Oh, while they're doing that, Toby, can I use my autoquill writing to basically quickly write up, basically release papers, like just to kind of keep the cover up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect.
So, actually, everyone, make an awareness test real quick. This is part linked to your senescence run.
I got nothing.
Try senescence as well.
Actually, wow, that's actually perfect, Alexis.
Wow, I am not rolling well.
Hunt is looking at Harold fiddling with his power fists.
Pretty much trying to get him to stop it.
He's trying to pick his nose with the power fist.
So, as you notice, as the two men are making introductions, the head servant Titus leaves the room. And as you use your senescence, Ren, you notice that the trail is actually coming towards you. Now, you said you had a ring. May I see it? This coming from the...
Yes. I'm gonna put my hand behind my back, even though I have the ring in one hand, and sign to Tarvok everything that is happening. I'm just gonna cast fill in to him, and have him fill in Hunt through the microbead, and I'm gonna have Riza fly in front of his face.
And I actually signal back. I can distract him if you want, before you give the ring.
Do it.
And I actually kind of move up. Excuse me, sir. Before the ring is delivered, we must go over some paperwork. Sorry to bother you. I am Adept Bouquet. A pleasure.
Yes. Lanius, be a good lad and deal with the paperwork.
I'm sorry, sir, but as the head of the household, you...
signing his release papers.
Signing his release papers. It must be done by you. This is under Article Subsection 5, Article Part 1, Sentence 5, in the words 37, 35, and 38.
Funny enough, he is actually going to scrutinize you, since he did say he was from the Administratum. But he fails.
Fair enough. So, he probably doesn't remember that exact subdivision, and he's damning himself for it.
Yes.
Fine.
And I just kind of, funny enough, I do keep a bunch of my own personal business papers, and I just kind of slam them on this thick pile from my bag onto the table. Now, sir, I hope you... And I kind of put on my, undo my hood. Now, sir, I hate to tell you this, but as you know how these things work, you will need a good time if you would like to grab a drink before we begin. That would be recommended, as well as any kind of nourishment that you would need, or because we have much to get through before the ring is released.
I'm quite adept at dealing with paperwork. Scribe.
And I lean in close. You have no idea what you're getting into, sir. But no, would you like to borrow my autoquill, sir? Would you like to use your own? We still have much to get to.
At your recommendation, he actually pulls out a knife out of his pocket. He presses a little button, and an auto pin head pops out of the bottom. I have my own.
And yes, and I kind of signal with one of my 6 arms to Ren, go, go, go.
Indeed.
I'm gonna check for the trail again.
Okay.
So you said it's coming towards me.
Yes.
With the awareness and with the senescence, do I know
Plus
exactly? 30. Okay.
Oh, I said plus 30 before. You kind of cut in about.
Oh, okay, so I passed both of them.
Oh no, this is a new senescence plus 30,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna boost it by 10 as well, just so I can guarantee it.
Oof.
Oh,
Well, she would have barely made it. But still.
As you kind of search for the trail again, it's almost in the other room.
I'm gonna...
And as
Oh,
Oh,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'll go ahead. Okay, so as you reach a trail, you see in the doorway leading up to the hallway, you see a small child kind of peeping his head, kind of looking at what's happening. The trail is not towards him, but it's going behind him, but not like he's not the source of it. If that.
Alright, I'm gonna start the recording of everything visual, and I'm gonna try something silly. Let's see if
Also, Biggie, you like my new
this
skill?
works.
Yeah, I
I'm
do.
gonna spend a command point. Yeah! I'ma slip away.
Wait, do you have your, what's it called? Your cloak?
No, I don't, unfortunately. Oh, wait, yes, I do.
That wouldn't count.
No.
It's
Yeah, it's only if you're like laying down.
no, that's a. Are you?
It says all
Oh.
stealth.
Gee.
Then what?
So as you attempt to walk out, Lannius pipes up. And I'm sorry, miss. Could you please remain in this room?
Oh, terribly sorry. I just have to use one of your restrooms. I'm sure you have many in this small house.
Yes, Titus will be here in a moment with the box. He will lead you to the restroom.
Up, back to this work. You must sign here, in triplicate here. Hurry up.
And as he's signing through, he's signing a lot faster than you could ever hope to.
Harold is going to say something. Oh, you said restroom? I would like to use the restroom, or I'm gonna soil the floor.
And the colonel looks towards you. And who might you be? You're no scribe.
No. He is... insurance. You know how uppity the rabble can get.
Let the man answer for himself.
Harold is just going to look towards Hunt with, like, you can't see his face, but he doesn't know what to do. He's just stunned at the moment.
Hunt is looking at you, gives you a tiny wink, trying to edge you towards, trying to get you to corroborate his story.
I am insurance.
You have a strange accent. What is it?
Insurance?
I'm sorry, my lord. He cannot speak Low Gothic too well. Or Colonel.
But just remain here. Titus will show you to the restroom in a moment.
I'm sorry,
And
sir,
there's-
but I must protest. Viraxians are very, very demanding.
Braxian. Ah.
Was that an actual, like, mispronunciation, or did you mean what you said, Alexis?
I meant what I said.
Okay, just checking.
Braxian. Where have I heard that? Yes, Hyraxian blood knives.
No, wait, did
This is-
Alexis say
She said she
Hyraxian
meant what
or
she said.
I said Varaxian.
With a V.
I thought you said Herex. Okay.
Nope, Varaxian.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not the greatest original name, but...
Then he will attempt to scrutinize him since you've given reason to, and he fails. Never heard of a Varax, but I've heard of Frax.
Oh, they're very similar.
Blood knives are decent at what they do. Ooh. Father Eisen, have you finished with that paperwork? And he has. And as he finishes the paperwork, Titus comes into the room. Alexis, make a Sinesians with a plus 60. I think that's just a guaranteed, right?
You know,
Should be.
A reroll with a 1. Yeah, she could have double failed those. She could have rolled a 1 in 10,000. You never know.
I mean, today, yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
So as Titus steps in the room with the box, the trail seems to lead inside the box.
I'm gonna nudge over to Hunt and just once again have Riza fly slightly in front of me just to block any vision to my hand. And I'm gonna point at it.
As I look at it, do I note anything that can be sensed without the Psyker's sense?
Yes, actually. As Titus walks in between you, you can, as the box kind of passes by your hand, the temperature gets colder around it. Now, this should prove the validity of this ring. Hand me the ring, please. This is coming from Eisen.
Indeed. Hunt gives a slight nod to Ren.
I'm going. Oh, I could mess with this. I'm gonna hand him the ring.
He takes the ring. Titus, please set down the box. He does. And he takes the crystalline part. He actually puts it in appears to be a lock mechanism and turns it. Various hits and clicks pop open, and the lid unlocks. Oh my, that definitely is the real one. I wonder what's in here. You see, Damine was the first of our family to join the Iron Guard, thus giving our family the foot in the doorway to where we are now. This ring may not have much market value, but plenty of sentimental. Zip. He pulls out a black doctor's robe with the Kyodran sign painted blue. Curious. He pulls out some various paperwork. Then lastly, he pulls out a small, plaswood, right? Is that it? Like artificial wood?
I don't think there's any sort of... No, I don't think there's a 40k word for that kind of...
There is a word for fake wood. Pseudo-wudo. It's a Pokemon.
And as he picks up the box, the trail leads in there. And as he opens it, it appears to be another ring, exactly like the one that you brought to him.
Odd.
I need to look through these papers real quickly. Picks up the papers and looks through them. We always knew he had one ring, but never two.
Is there any difference between the two rings, like visual
yes,
difference?
actually. The one that is in the box appears to be shaped for a more feminine size finger.
Scribe Lockwood, I need you to take to fully examine the other one and take full notes. Could you do that?
Yes, of course. And I'm going to present my hand for the other ring.
Master Kirsch, if you do not mind.
Certainly. He hands you the box with the ring in it.
You being Hunt?
Or whoever was asking for it.
Ren probably takes it.
Yeah, I was holding my hand out to take it.
Alright.
Okay.
Harold is going to stand there looking like he puts one of his right now very big fists up towards his head and like scratches his helmet because you can't scratch his head like he's thinking.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing he has a helmet on.
Now, Titus, could you please show these two to the restroom? So, Ren, does Ren actually touch the ring?
Well, first I'm going to reach out with Dionysians to it just to see how spook nasty this thing is.
Just give me a D100, you pot. Okay, with that degrees, there is some spook nasty there. Not warp taint, just emotional imprint.
I'm going to pick it up, barehanded.
Willpower minus... Actually, D100. Need a 1 to pass this.
Nope.
I do not see the roll.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's a willpower whip. She got a 43.
Okay. So as you touch the ring, you feel your unbound psychic energy kind of channel through it, putting out a shockwave. Everyone goes seems to fade to black before we arrive here. I'm assigning everyone... Yep. I am assigning everyone new character sheets real quick. If there's any differences in what tier, just correct it.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, don't worry.
I see yours already, Viggy.
Yeah, I do.
Tarvok, you should see yours now.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh,
Combat.
Do we need new character sheets, or are we? So that's
Yeah, I'm signing into you now. You should be seeing them in a
An
moment.
arc rifle. Oh, interesting.
And if you want to apply your armor monger, just do it. Just apply to
characters, or
Okay.
did
Super
someone just
tilter.
take a repressor out? What's it?
Oh, I just wanted to go ahead and say it. 19 damage soaked to the chest.
Hot damn.
Armor monger plus whatever the hell this man's wearing.
He's actually wearing Praetor armor.
Yeah, Crimson Exemplar armor, I think it's called.
In practice, it's the same thing there. Everyone has new sheet. This is your equipment for this encounter.
Sweet.
So as minds fade into black and you wake up, you find yourselves in new bodies on a random starship. It appears to be a barracks quarters with various heretical renegades screaming, wailing their heretical bullcrap.
Question is
Along with various...
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so just because this is unconventional,
Keep still.
Am I still like when I talk? Do I speak like Tarvok or do I speak like Exemplar Elrond?
Eodred.
Damn it, I can't do it.
So this is just like for me. Like, what am I role playing as right now?
Right now, you are Exemplar Eodred. And as you talk, comes out as your voice, but
Am I aware that I was Colonia, or am I like lost in a dream?
It's a dreamlike state, but find yourself in a new body.
It's
It-
not
do
really
I-
around.
Yeah, this.
Wong.
Neato mosquito. Let's punch things.
Time to punch the thing.
So, initiative?
Initiative.
Arc rifle an actual weapon?
No, I just took the stats from a hotshot lasgun and just renamed it.
Woo! Nothing changes with Ren. What are the custom
Except the
things?
gear.
So how long do you think I'm going to be out stunned for this fight?
Hopefully not.
Hey, is Risa with me?
She is not.
What?
I am kicking. Yep, I'm kicking out the crutches.
Lame.
Wait,
Viggy
what?
said this was okay.
Well, Risa isn't here because Ren technically isn't Ren right now.
Lame.
And for this combat encounter, we will be using Horde rules.
I like this picture though. I might be stealing this token later.
I can just send it to you later.
So you got big blob of dudes, big blob of dudes, big blob of dudes, big blob of dudes, big blob of dudes.
Okay.
And
Where's the higher
your-
power?
What goes back? What goes back to bed?
God damn it. No, Knight. I think I have... Yeah, I still have the higher agility bonus. Because Knight still has 2, right?
Yeah, like my movement is fixed, my agility is still like out of it.
Yeah.
Harold, what's your agility bonus?
3.
3. Give me a D10.
Oh wait, Toby, do I still have my movement and my multiple arms 6?
God damn it.
Nope. Give me another D10.
Here we
Okay,
go.
something.
There we go. Harold goes first.
There you go.
Can I try to cast telepathic link before combat, or like?
Oh yeah, also caveat. No psychic powers in this. You do not have access to psychic powers in this.
To be fair, we don't really have any really powerful offensive psychic powers. Or
What?
anything like that.
I have fire form. Awesome.
That's
And
Oh,
molten
that's good.
beam. Cool.
that was going to be a surprise, but
There we go. What do I know about Ragcool?
goddamn.
Let's get going. Actually, Toby, do we have our fate points back for this fight, or are we keeping the ones we were using in the session?
And I'll let you have the new ones. It's technically
Yeah.
different people.
Yeah, technically. Oh yeah, that's right. These people have never spent any fate points. Ha!
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hunt or Commissary, it's your turn.
Indeed.
So, Viggy, you gain the talent for this combat summary execution, or the ability.
Fair enough.
Ooh,
I
ooh,
will-
kill.
Kill any
Kill me.
ally, air quotations.
Yes, ally meaning a comrade. So I'll take the guardsman blobs in front of me for that.
And everyone heals up to temporary 1d5 wound, so it could stack on top of your normal wounds.
Sweet. So with
So it's your
that,
turn.
guardsman, prepare to repel borders. Full action inspire.
All action inspire.
Aw. No,
Damn it.
I demand your Katachan voice.
Actually, fuck it, rerolling. Oh, didn't mean to say that.
And now I'm demonetized.
Man, I am just.
That's good.
That's awful. That's my turn.
Tarvok.
Okay, so I see what I have. Or I'm still going through my character sheet. Shoot. I'm going to shoot
Alrighty.
at the closest target.
That would be
So
him.
just pick up Bob. Oh, him. Okay.
Yeah, technically he. No, wait. What, is he the closest? 18. No, technically, Knight. Technically, this blob is closer. You get
What?
bonus to hit on blobs, right?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
should have
that's why I
got.
had that.
Could have got the plus 20. So was that single shot or semi-auto?
Single shot.
Okay. Roll damage. Hordes cannot react.
No. Ooh, good damage.
So I don't think you can swap out degrees. Okay. Zoran, as it's your turn, person next to you looks over at you and tells you, Tobian, take cover now, damn it, since we're demonetized. It's your turn.
I am gonna look over at this dude guy, cause he looks spook nasty, and I'm gonna use psychic powers. Oh!
You don't have powers yet.
Oh, I saw psychic powers.
Don't have them yet.
Wait, so do I have my guns now?
You have his guns.
You have the ones under Sergeant Tobian Kirsch. You have a last pistol and chainsword.
Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, here we go.
Shotgun.
I'm not seeing her dice rolls.
I didn't roll anything yet.
Okay.
How far is it? Ah, it's 13 meters.
Yeah.
What's
Can't
his
reach
charge?
anyone, so you might as well take a last pistol shot at something. Semi-auto, because...
Alright, I'm gonna lay under the bed.
Are you going prone?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I only get a half action. It's short range, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna... Can you full auto a last pistol?
Not
No.
this pattern.
Only semi-auto.
So just semi-auto. And you're shooting the horde, you get a +20, and you miss.
Pew 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 pew! I'm laying down.
Polonia, your turn.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take cover again. Actually, let's move to right here. So that I can't take cover against these bunks, right?
Yeah, I had no way of showing them. They're flipped over.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shoot down at this horde on semi-auto.
Which horde?
Uh,
Okay, that one. Okay, roll to hit. You got a +20 at the end.
sorry, just taking me a second so I can make sure we do that. Let's overload it.
Oh yeah, you can overload the guns.
Yeah. You can overcharge or overload your last weapons.
Okay, head with
Was that with the
all three-
+20?
Oh, I didn't give myself a +20 either, so
Okay,
that's...
so you get all 3 shots. Okay, so roll damage.
Swap degrees on the last one.
Yeah, let's go ahead and swap degrees on the last one, so that would be 6 degrees, so that would boost that one up to 15.
Yeah.
It is Lieutenant Evola's turn. And she is going to take a full action Inspire, commanding and giving out orders. Harold, your turn.
Suppressive fire. Right here, over here.
Okay.
Pew 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 pew.
So you could... Oh, you actually still get your hits, so roll damage 3 times, and I will do their...
I think... Oh yeah, snap.
They are not pinned.
That's a lot of damage, though.
Yep.
How does Righteous Fury work against hordes again?
Well, I'm using the Deathwatch Horde rules, and Righteous Fury is different there, so... okay, no, we'll do it Deathwatch style, then. Give me another D100. Give me a D100, target of 63. If you pass, you get another D10 of damage.
Oh, snap.
Okay,
Got
you
it.
pass, give me a D10. Alright.
Extra full damage. Sweet.
So this guy's turn. He's going to take shots at her with Es plus ma pistol.
Oh, schnee.
No. It's only a single shot.
Come on, dodge it.
As the plasma
Jeez.
shot overhead, it kind of whizzes by and hits one of the nearby guardsmen up by you, causing it to explode. And so these guys turn, and they are just going to trade fire with the other guardsmen hordes. Let's see here. So he should but except for the bottom two, which they're going to get shot at Polonia, and you're going to get shot at Tarvok.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
nope. Tarvok's not here. I am Exemplar Elrond.
sorry.
God damn it.
Yellow?
No, hold on. I'm gonna fix this.
I think I got
Okay,
it.
that's one coming towards you, Polonia.
Okay. Oh,
So-
I got it. Let me try to dodge.
Since you didn't declare cover, I'm just going to assume legs and chest, which hits the legs, so you'll get armor.
Okay.
But you dodge it. Alright. 100, target is 45. And that's a miss. PDF guardsmen are going to return fire. Hunt, it's your turn. Or Commissar.
Indeed. I am going to full action move. No, I'm actually going to run because there's a lot of shooting going on. And I will run right next to this, right next to Sergeant Kirsch, shouting, "On your feet, guardsman!"
But why, though? Laying
Yes.
down and taking shots seems like the best idea.
Tarvok?
Sorry, hold on. I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and shoot again with the arc rifle. Sorry, I'm still fiddling with these things. I do apologize. Gear. And what's the bonus to hit?
20 on the horde.
Sweet.
Jackass.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
God.
Ah, that's kind of amazing.
That's awesome. That took me a second.
I'm sorry,
Alexis,
Toby.
your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna continue firing. At this dude.
Ah,
Okay.
Overload the gun.
Yep.
Remember to spend 4 ammo when you do.
Yeah, so... That is 20...
You don't get the plus 20 to shoot this individual.
No, I'm trying to do math on the gun. Oh, whatever, I'll just do it later. Short range. We'll do a semi-auto. And no modifier. Pew, 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 pew! God, blast guns are terrible. I want my bolt pistol. Alright, that's my turn.
Polonia?
Alright, let's shoot at the same horde. Semi-auto again. Overcharge.
Okay. Same horde.
I'm
Roll the
going
hit.
to... yeah, I'll have him. Why not?
Yeah, see, Modded Heart would have done it.
Oh, I accidentally hit standard. I just threw in the -10 though at the end.
Okay.
Oh, but I
You get
forgot
all 3 hits anyway.
Yeah, I forgot the plus 22 again. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
And that was damage for overcharge. That should be pen 1 with plus 2 damage each.
Didn't I put in our over?
Yeah, I hit the
Overcharge?
wrong one.
Okay.
My bad. I can re-roll it if you want.
No,
but
that's fine. That's fine.
I'm sorry that I keep goofing.
her turn again. She is going to do another Inspire, giving out orders. Harold, your turn.
I think he went to walk his dog. Shall I just say he rolled suppressing fire again?
Sure. Biggie, you can see a sheet, right?
I can, yeah. Let me see. It's Ragan. Let's see. I will roll his heavy stubber, roll to hit, no aim. Yeah, suppressing fire is a full action. Short range, because it's only short range. Suppressing fire. And plus 20 to hit.
I am back for just a...
Damn it.
Yeah,
Oh.
don't worry, that's okay.
Okay,
I was gonna do that.
all I did was roll to hit, so you get 3 hits. So you can
Okay,
roll the
willpower
damage.
test to suppress. They are suppressed.
Depressing fire!
Okay, and
That's
which
a
word
lot.
did you target, Biggie?
I think it was like...
This one was the
These
one he shot
two?
last time.
Oh, fair enough. I guess I'll just target all, like, this horde over here. Actually, come to think of it, I'm gonna do you mind if I just say it was this one?
Yeah, that's fine. The target
Yeah.
is...
I'll also be right back again.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Damn it. That's fine.
They are pinned.
Alrighty.
It is this guy's turn. And you are being shot at, Mr. Commissar.
Indeed.
He is going to use his maximal setting.
Oh boy.
He's going to semi-auto. But he misses.
Pew pew, and he can't shoot again. Haha, correct.
Emperor protects and deflects plasma, apparently.
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay. Let's see here. Sword shoots.
Wait, question. Where am I on the torn order?
You
Oh,
don't.
shit.
What happened to you?
What?
Did I accidentally hit the delete button?
Maybe.
Yeah, because like I was right under what's his name. Did I just completely miss a turn?
No, I'm still there. I'm like up against the
No.
back. You the
No.
You took
No,
your
me.
shot. You took a shot earlier, but yeah.
Yeah, what was your initiative again?
It was right under. It was 11, but he had a higher
Right, you
agility.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
So,
Oh yeah, so he goes after me then. Okay, fair enough.
okay, we are on...
Oh, I think I know what happened, Knight. You swapped out your token, didn't you?
I didn't swap out my token. I just swapped out the picture on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, the picture was the token.
No, my token's still fine.
No, you lost your name under your token, didn't you?
No.
No,
Like, I
I
set the
can't.
picture as the token.
Yeah, I can't see your like
We're fine.
P.O.Box name under that exemplar guy.
Hmm.
You may have.
still see his token.
It's fine. Just carry on.
All right, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
Alexis,
So-
you're being shot at.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna slightly roll around on the floor to dodge bullets.
Okay, single shot coming your way. Okay. Let's see here. That hits the 61 chest, so that you are covered by armor. Or cover. So 4 plus 2d10 for magnitude.
Oh shit.
So 18 pin 0 to the chest. The cover counts as 5.
Yeah, beds.
Yeah, I think that covers all of it.
I think it does.
Yeah.
And
Save by that.
Yeah.
The
And you
blankets
thought-
were extra. The blankets were extra crusty on that one.
I'm just gonna look at the commissar, and you thought this was stupid.
Oh, it's not about stupidity.
Speaking of commissar, he's getting shot at now. Same target. They miss. And Harold's being shot at.
See? Officers don't.
And they're miss.
suck.
I missed your goal.
PDF.
Yeah.
Other guardsmen just going to return fire. Hunt, your turn.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm having chocolate. Excuse me. I'm going to aim my bolt pistol into the enemy leader with a semi-auto. And do I get the +10 for the Inspire from...
Yes.
What's her face? Yeah. I don't see her name. Ooh, nice. Dodge that.
And where are you hitting?
I'm hitting the leader of the uprising. Or
The
boarding party.
The bolt.
Yeah, the man.
He's going to attempt to dodge. He does not dodge. Roll damage.
Oh,
You said that was semi-auto?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... Yep, that's all your hits.
Question, how do fate points work in the dream?
Same way as always.
Like, do these characters have their own fate points, or...?
Yeah, they're
everyone. Okay, Viggy, D5 for...
Righteous Fury. 2. Explosive to the chest.
Pin 4...
Want me to grab the effect?
Yes, please.
Can do. Let's see. It is... The target is blown backwards 1d5 meters by a terrific explosion, suffering 1 level of fatigue per meter traveled. The target is knocked prone. I'll get another d5 for you.
Yep.
Come on. No,
I'm back.
just one.
Knocked prone. Okay, roll
If
damage again.
Had I rolled 5, it would have been glorious. Rolled damage again?
You said you did semi-auto, right?
Oh yeah, that was the 10. Yeah, I rolled damage twice. So
But
first was
tearing.
Oh yeah, holy crap, that's right. I don't use bolt weapons that often. So 1, 2, 13.
I got ice cream.
I got Toblerone.
I have a rock.
Right, and there's your shot. Okay. And that's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Some good damage. Darvok, your turn.
Exemplary.
Oh, actually, real quick. Everyone, make an awareness test.
Oh boy. Man, having Inquisitor stats on this commissar is kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Damn!
We got this.
Only in a dream.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
this
was
must be
rolling awareness?
Yeah.
For you have to pass it so that way we look cool. Damn it.
No.
Damn it, Walden.
So
Oh,
as
yeah.
you...
Mope, change your name, what you're typing in as, to, what's his name? Medical... Oh, Field Medic Gracia? Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you shoot that back, the assumed leader of the boarding party, you hear a roar coming from the middle hallway. If that wasn't too loud. And this guy enters the fray. And
So,
Oh, hot
Meatloaf just
dog.
arrived.
How far away is he? 21. Can I run that far? I'll run 12. Okay.
hit the only agility. There you go. Here, Polonia has the higher agility, so she'll go first. Okay, Tarvok, your turn.
So even though Tarvok used his fate points, I can still use Elrond,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
I want Insta Pass Forbidden Lore Heresy. What is this thing? Or Forbidden Lore, the proper Forbidden Lore, the Demonology or Forbidden, like What is this?
You have the lore for it, Knight. You have all the lores.
All
know.
the lores.
That's what I'm saying. I just, whatever one's prevalent, I insta-pass it to tell me what this is.
Okay, it is a aspiring champion of Khorne. Recognize the Khorne symbol on its chest plate.
Oh god, it has 88 willpower.
Okay, you don't even get to make that joke, Alexis. You weren't there.
No.
Someone call Kirsch tall, quick. But no, I'm gonna shoot it. Do I get any plus or minus for size?
Yes, plus 10.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Wait, is that a space marine?
No,
Well, that's a hit.
that's one hit.
Pew.
It will attempt at
It
dodging.
takes a -20 because Tarvok actually does have an escapable attack because
Alright. And yeah, he doesn't make it. He was close.
Damn, he was.
Ray, I'm
Okay, where that hit? 97 to the leg. Goes through his armor.
go back to Isildur.
He recoils from the blow. That definitely hurt. Your turn, Ren.
Oh, okay. Run 12. It's a free action to stand up, right?
If you have leap up.
She doesn't.
How far can I throw a grenade?
What's your strength bonus?
3.
Here.
Right here. I won't get them. Okay, I'm gonna... It's a half action to stand up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless you're the real Slim Shady.
Then I'm gonna do a half action and just dive over the bed.
Wait,
And-
Alexis, do you have leap up?
No.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dive over the bed and just keep laying down.
Okay. Clonia?
I shall fire again into the same. Have I killed any of those guardsmen? I have to have killed some of them.
Yeah, you're whittling down the horde.
Okay.
One by one, we're thinning the swarm.
Yeah, because I can't fire this loud gun overcharged many more times.
I mean,
Frequently down the dark.
goddammit.
I forgot to add the plus 20 again.
Okay, you got all 3 hits. Which horde were you hitting again?
Same one I've been shooting.
This one?
Ping it again? That one, yeah, that one.
Okay, roll damage 3 times.
And then I'm going to trade out degrees on the first one to boost that to a... or something that's 6, so that would be 15.
So as you lay more shots of last bolt into him, that group, their ranks are starting to thin, taking out about half the squad by now.
That's my turn, but by half named.
It's this asshole's turn. And he's charging. Let's see, what's his charge distance?
15?
So, okay, here's what I'll do. He's going to charge here, and with his axe, he's just going to knock up the cover and just smash it in half.
Hey, that was Frank's bed, jerk.
So he breaks the bed, and he's right in front of you. Saying this, the voice behind you is going to say, "Get back here and cover, you idiot," and she's going to charge him. Stepping in front. And she is going to use her saber. Alexis, I forget, did you have double team?
Well, no, but she's not in melee either way.
Yeah.
She hits, he already used it. Actually, he can use his reaction. It's his turn, or he passed his turn. He does not parry. That's straight to the head.
Oh boy. Come on, crit.
Alright, he's dead.
She is going to use roll a d5.
I'll find the critical effect for you.
The power
Energy
weapons
to
to
the head.
energy.
4.
4, holy crap. Let's see, energy to the face. The energy attack burns away all of the hairs on the target's head, as well as leaving him reeling from the injury. The target suffers 2 levels of fatigue and is blinded for 1d5 rounds. Ooh, nice. That
How
guy's
big he-
blinded. Yeah.
He is also at -7 critical to health.
Oh, also at -7 critical to his head.
Yep.
In a gruesome display, the flesh is burned away from the target's head, exposing charred bone and muscle underneath. The target suffers 1d10 levels of fatigue. He is blinded permanently. Roll 1d10. This is the target's new fellowship characteristic. If his fellowship value is already 10 or lower, this can be skipped, as no one would notice any difference in his behavior or demeanor.
Ha. Yagi.
So he's not dead. He's just blind. And he has a fellowship of 8 now.
How fitting.
Yeah, it actually is. Harold, your turn.
I'm gonna boom that son bitch.
Ah, don't shoot into melee. Well,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna boom that bitch.
Pray, stop cursing.
That
See
was
here,
not a
was that with
curse
the
word.
-20 pre or?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 3.
I mean, I'm guessing Harold
shot.
doesn't have target selection.
He
Yeah, so
does
3
not.
damages.
Yeah, roll 3 damage, yes. 2, 3. Yeah, chick get him.
Let's see here. You hit. So it's going to go arm, chest. Okay, so what's -10 to impact on the chest?
Let's see. Impact is here. The target jerks back away from the force of the attack, throwing back his head and spewing out a jet of blood before crumpling to the ground. Except the target's lifeless form is thrown 1d10 meters directly away from the attack. Any target in the corpse's path must make a challenging agility test or be knocked prone. Is anyone in the target's path?
Maybe. Yes. From that.
Yeah,
Yes.
from that angle it's the horde. Can a horde be knocked prone?
Yeah, they can.
So, an agility test for the horde?
Or
They make it. They're not prone.
but this guy is most certainly dead.
Yeah. Splat.
Oh, I can't wait until it's my turn.
So this guy is going to half action stand up. And he is going to go straight for her.
No, he can't. He half action stood up.
Right, yeah, goddamn. Lack of sleep.
Yeah.
And he is going to move into cover then.
Remember,
Take
kids,
first.
8 hours of sleep before you GM.
Okay, these guys turn.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Knight. The big guy just got mowed down.
Sounds alright.
So as the one in front of Tobian steps forward and takes down their champion, all of their stub rifles turn on her, and she is shot, and she is now knocked back and has a bullet in her throat. Alexis, make a willpower test.
Boop. How many fate points does Tobian have?
As many as you.
So 4.
I don't need him.
Instance. So as you witness it, you kind of feel the energy of Tobian recoil and panic. Who's messaging? Oh, God damn it. Okay. And you start to feel just a wash of pure hatred, anger, and just energy pull through you. You are now levitating and now have access to all those psychic powers listed in your Psychana.
Neat.
These guys return fire. Hunt, it's your turn. There is now a floating sergeant with glowing eyes. Biggie?
Vicky is not here right now. Please leave your name and number after the beep.
Boop.
Alexis, quit distracting him.
I'm giving you Biggie's sheet, just do his turn.
Huh? I'm busy.
Of course you are.
Just roll a 1d100 and shoot.
Okay, he'll, I guess, shoot into the horde.
Just full action inspire.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Just roll a d100.
Well, it did. So, he says something along the lines of their cursed champion fall. Press the advantage.
Neato Mosquito.
Darvok, your turn.
I am not Tarvok. I will thin the hordes out and aim for the one that the champion's body currently rests on. I would like to swap out degrees of success.
And with that, the final man in that unit falls.
You are cast out and not welcome here.
Alexis, go nuts.
Alright! I'm gonna shoot at this guy. The important
With
dude
what?
guy.
What are you gonna use?
Oh, hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Where'd it go? Yeah. Oh, oop. Pew!
Apologies, everyone. I will have my mic muted, but I'm eating dinner right now.
You have Bolton beam?
Apparently.
Just for this encounter.
I'm a firing my laser.
Wait, so Rosalina is playing as...
Kershawn.
Oh, okay.
Or
And-
Tobian Kirsch, I'm sorry.
Roll damage.
What is it? I don't know how damage works with these.
Just want me to do it.
Sure.
Let's see, so cast. How much psi usage you use?
6.
Hopefully that should do it. Oh god, that should be a 12 on the pen, but
Pin 121, good lord.
that should be a 12 on the pen.
It's like that means it goes through the min, the hull, the planet next to it.
And swapping in degrees for damage. You utterly just evaporate that guy in this horde. And I accidentally deleted their initiative.
I pen not only them, not only the people behind them, but their initiative as well.
So, Plony, your turn.
Let us go ahead and fire at this horde.
Okay.
Half aiming. Oh, I forgot to add the +20. But that hits with everything, so...
Hold damage.
That really sucks. I'll trade out 1 to boost it up to a 17, but then there's a 10 and 11.
And shooting at that. Another horde bites the dust. Harold, your turn.
Whatever should I do? I know. Just pick a random horde.
There's only 1 horde left.
This one's finished off. There's actually 2 more technically.
Oh.
Alright, I'm going to roll a willpower to see if they break. And they break. So as you see that most of their force has fallen, they try to run back into parts of the ship, and they are gunned down in the hallway. And with that, combat has come to a close, and we are back here. With everyone on the ground, waking up.
I remember a fellowship. Fuck you. I'm having fun here, don't worry.
This is great.
I get that reference.
Yeah. So, is everyone on the floor, including the people,
Yep.
including the other NPCs?
Everybody do the dinosaur.
Damn.
Yeah, there's a telepathic link with Rosalina.
I will not resist.
Where the annihilation comes in.
Rosalina, are you okay? What happened?
I'm just gonna talk to you in my brain and just be like, I'm not sure. Psychic backlash, perhaps his last thoughts, his will, his testament, what really happened to him.
Oh yeah, we can swap back to our original names now.
Yes, we can.
And as you stand up, really,
Oh, Toby, I'm just having casual fun.
standing. So as the guests in the room stand up, they give you back the ring, just saying, "Take that thing and get out of here. I don't want it back." He comes with the paper and just starts stabbing it and ripping it up. Just get that thing out of my house.
I'm gonna take both rings, put them into the box, close the box, and take it with me.
We will make sure to dispose of it properly. Make no mistake.
Indeed. In fact, and indeed, you have a nice day now.
Harold is going to mumble over the combine to Rosalina that he would very much like the box with the rings once we're back.
I'm gonna look to Hunt. Maybe.
So Tarbok, as you step out, remembering what you know about Mauryan from the Common Lore test, you note that Victory Square, right before the Tetrarch's Palace, is a popular tourist destination for soldiers and pilgrims alike. They even have a gift shop.
Ah! And I looked at them. Do we have a moment?
I do believe we do.
Now with my I actually take slip onto my Praetor armor, which has a Picto picked recorder and began heading towards Victory Square.
Indeed. Is it just a helmet then?
Come again?
Wouldn't you just put the helmet on, really?
Perhaps. I don't have a visual representation of Praetor armor.
Could be like Tempestus armor, where it has like the little camera mounted on the shoulder.
I don't know. We'll discuss this later. But I put the armor on. I just put the armor on in total, so I have.
It's going to be heavily modified, that's for sure.
Yeah, but nonetheless, I equip my armor and head towards Victory Square.
Harold is going to disappear behind a corner of a building and grab one of his cans of graffiti paint, and right in the tiny corner of the building, he's going to write Harold was here.
God damn it. Oh, hey, it's Malkador's place.
Tell me about Victory Square.
So this place is known as where a heretical uprising tried to take over the planet. This is where the last remnants of the Iron Guard made their final stand and succeeded, thus giving them their reputation as steadfast defensive regiments. And as you step in, you see a little gift shop in the corner.
Off camera.
Off camera.
But nonetheless, I'm taking pictures.
Tarbok's on vacation.
This is vacation. This is stage 6.9 vacation Tarbok, model 1.
Inquisitor. Or, no, I'm not going to say that. Hunt.
Yes?
May I try to acquire a vehicle?
I can't, Any specific one?
I was eyeing up that Chimera. It might come in handy for future engagements.
Well, on your own. Yes, you may try.
Very well. The repressor serves us well, but it stands out a little bit.
This is true.
Maybe you should get a horse.
That stands out even more.
No, it doesn't. It's a horse.
Toby, is there a tour guide around?
No, there is not.
Any plaques or, like...
On the memorial statue in the center, where a single Mauryan Iron Guard stands at attention, there's a plaque saying, "Here's where the final vestiges of the Mauryan Iron Guard made their stand to defend the Tetrarch Palace." Dated M37, I think.
Indeed, I'm taking a picture of that. I'm just kind of taking a picture of like just everyone as they're faffing about.
So vacation
memories. Yeah.
We head back to the Void Port, then we depart back for Hive Decilium, where Queen's Court shall continue.
Anyway, guys, I want to thank everybody for joining us for this episode of Queen's Court. I hope everybody enjoyed this one. This one was rather long. As always, I want to thank my players for playing along, and I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm Alexis the Ego Queen. I love you guys. Bye!